Are we live? Yep, we are live. Let's get this started. Let me see, they're going to stream starting shortly. Let me confirm that this is on.
Goga, Goga. Mr. President, on the map now. Breathe in, breathe out. Real connection, real love. Yeah. Goga, Goga. Mr. President, on the map now. Breathe in, breathe out. Real connections, real love. Morning sunrise over Nairobi sky. Students gather round and the spirit feel high. Yoga with Goga, got the wisdom inside. Heart full of lessons and a peaceful vibe. He said balance your soul and align your way. Every deep breath make the stress fade away. Collaboration strong from near and far. Healing through movement under African stars. Hands to the heavens, feet on the ground. Positive energy all around. No fake flex, no ego display. Just love and growth every single day. Yoga
Hey, Bam!
Mr. President, show the righteous way. Stretch your pain and let it fly.
I love this.
African drums make the spirit sway. Yoga with Goga, real connections make the good vibes flow. Studentship wisdom everywhere him go. Heart full of live lessons let the whole world know. From Kenya to Finland, people tuning in. Meditation start, let the healing begin. Mind get clearer when the breathing slow. Inner peace rise and the blessings grow. Warrior pose with the sunlight gleam. Building community and chasing dreams. Every live stream got encouragement, strong unity and wellness inside every song. Inhale, exhale, free your mind now. Stand tall, don't fall. Let your soul glow. Goga, Goga, teacher and friend. Real life, wisdom, healing never ends. With Goga. Mr. President, lead the conscious way. Body and spirit in a sweet balance today.
I love this jump.
Make the aura gray. Yoga with Goga, real connections everywhere we go. Students and teachers moving nice and slow. One love, one art.
Welcome, Bev. How you doing? I hope you can hear me. I know the volume is a bit loud. It's taking the past 2 minutes to settle in. Hey. Yes. This was courtesy of Trinidadian living in Finland. Beautiful job, man. Beautiful job. I love it. I love that song. Let us start again. Let us take it from the top. Take it. Listen. It is powerful. Oh my goodness.
Mr. President, on the mat now. Breathe in, breathe out.
Woo.
Real connections, real love. Morning sunrise over Nairobi sky. Students gather round and the spirit feel high.
Hey. Welcome, Alangilang.
Got the wisdom inside. Heart full of lessons and a peaceful vibe.
Hey, Kelo TV, welcome.
So balance your soul and align your way. Every deep breath make the stress fade away. Collaboration strong from near and far. Healing through movement under African stars. Hands to the heavens, feet on the ground. Positive energy all around. No fake flex, no ego display. Just love and growth every single day.
Listen.
Mr. President, show the righteous way. Stretch your pain and let it fly away. African drums make the spirit sway. Yoga with Goga, real connections make the good vibes flow. Students wisdom everywhere him go. Heart full of live lessons let the whole world know. From Kenya to Finland, people tuning in. Meditation.
Oh, I will explain to you best. Hello TV, I'm going to explain to you just now.
When the breathing slow, in a peace rise and the blessings grow. Warrior pose with the sunlight gleam, building community and chasing dreams. Every live stream got encouragement, strong unity and wellness inside every song. Inhale, exhale, free your mind, no. Stand tall, don't fall, let your soul glow.
Hey.
Goga,
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 Real
life, wisdom, healing, Goga,
Goga.
Mr. President, lead the conscious way. Body and spirit in a sweet balance today. African fusion, make the aura gray. Yoga with Goga, real connections everywhere we go. Students and teachers moving nice and slow. One love, one art. Let the good vibes grow.
Hey, this song,
Yoga with Goga forever.
this song is powerful. Like, I don't know, it makes me feel so good when I'm coming into the live stream, especially if after having like a very long day, after having like a very it's been a very restful week. I've been on a break for the last 2 days from YouTube. Yeah, so it's powerful, it's beautiful, it affirms me, it makes me feel so good. Welcome everyone, thank you so much for coming in. I see Kelo TV in the house. I see Alangilan who is watching ads. Let me just say that I can welcome Alangilan. Yeah, this song was designed by Trinidadian living in Finland. Trinidadian living in Finland is the one who like did for me this song. It's a fantastic song. It's a fantastic song. As I think he just spoke to me. Like I think even when he wrote the lines, I think he gave like he probably gave the tool his perception of who I am. And I think I just like the accuracy. Yeah. How do you play music on your live stream? Let me answer this question before we start. We have like about 8 minutes before we start the class. So best shot to answer your question, just go to StreamYard. When you go to StreamYard, you just need to like when you go to StreamYard, just go to like the where you upload MP3s. So usually when this is possible when you're doing this on StreamYard. So you just go here where there is media assets, and then you can upload the songs here. All the songs you ever want to play on your live stream, like you see now it is the Trini song that is playing. So you just click on more music here, and it will give you an option to add music. You see that thing that has just popped on the screen? It gives now the option to like add background music, and then you're able to like at least play music on your channel. That is how you play music when you are on the stream. It will be crisp, it will be very clear, you will not have any issues. And make sure you just play songs that you trust. Don't go and just play like all the songs that you find. You have to get songs that are copyright free. Yeah, so that's how you go about it. So you get your songs and then you upload them on StreamYard, and then so you just change them. Like you see, then the Sunday service anthem was designed by my sister Tandra, Nature Connect. So you can see even the Sunday service, it can just switch depending on what mood you are like in. And then it helps you like at least bring in like or the song that was done by Anthony. So, woo! This is another one. Hey, energy, main character energy, baby. Yeah, so you just play around with these things, and then you upload all those songs that you want to play on the live stream, and then it makes you like at least just be switching them up, and then at least it's a good experience, a good experience. Yeah, so I hope I've answered your question. I see Eva Kika saying HOD reporting on duty. Welcome, welcome, Eva Kika. Nice to see you. How are you doing, Eva Kika? Eva Kika is the proud sponsor of today's topic. Eva Kika is the proud sponsor of today's topic. I must give credit to her because she down to like ask me about this topic like last week. And yes, I said when the people ask, you give them what they want. So I made sure that at least I did my research on this topic, so that at least today we can be able to discuss the new membership prices that YouTube is like unveiling from in exactly a month from today. I think that will be in August 17th. So that is what we are going to talk about today in the academy. So yeah, so I hope you guys are I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I'm just having one of those slow weeks. I don't know why. There's an energy shift somewhere in there. I'm still trying to like wrap my head around. There's some energy shift that happened, I think, for me 3 days ago or something like that. So I needed to like, usually I really like listening to my instincts a lot. I'm very intuitive. So anytime like I notice like there's a shift in terms of my energy, I try to like pay attention to that. It's normally very important. And I just realized I needed to rest, for the last 2 days. I think I've been relaxing, taking it easy. It's also been very busy at work. So at least trying to also balance that going on. I had to like sit down and journal a lot of things. That's all I needed just to reframe my thinking in terms of how I do certain things. And yeah, and this topic was just like the perfect opportunity just to like start having these candid conversations around like YouTube memberships. What are some of the best practices around like YouTube memberships? And I said yes, maybe this is the reset I needed just to be able to like come to the class and discuss this particular thing. Oh yeah, so that is what we are going to discuss today. I've gotten my notes; they are ready. Me so that I can get a proper song for like learning. I normally like this jazz song when I'm teaching. It helps people like assimilate knowledge more. So guys, if you haven't voted on the poll, please click on the vote for me on the poll. Just let me know what you think. I've asked a question on the poll. And on the poll, I ask you, welcome, Angilan. Angilan, thank you so much for coming in, and I appreciate you like supporting me with the mid-roll ads. Thank you so much for that. I asked a question on the poll. I only see one person has voted on the poll. I asked on the poll, what do you think happens to existing channel members after the new pricing takes effect? 0% of you say they pay the new price. 0% of you say they keep their current price. 100% of you say they choose whether to pay more. 0% of you say I have no idea. But that poll is not yet ready. I cannot start this class until I get enough votes on the poll. We need enough votes on the poll because then at least it will help me frame the conversation easily, because I will get enough like results. Goga Wakesho has a bouncing baby boy. Oh my goodness! Congratulations to her! Oh my goodness! That is so amazing! Eva Kika, I need to send her a message. I'm definitely going to send her a message. When you notice people have disappeared off these whitey streets, especially our beautiful queens, just know something is cooking. Oh my God, I'm so happy for her. I'm definitely going to send her a text just to like make sure that I appreciate, we welcome that new, this one is coming to the journey to Singapore. Ooh. Welcome to that new baby in the world. Bouncing. Hey, you guys decided to get sons, yeah? You decided to get sons this season. And then Eva Kika says, since the energy shift happened this week, I felt this type of way on Monday. Yes, there was an energy shift, I think, through the weekend and things like that. And I don't know, it was just different. And I don't know whether it's because it's July. I don't know whether it's because we are like on the last half of 2026. Man, I don't joke with energy, because I do a lot of work when it comes with energy, and so I always notice those subtleties when there's a shift, when something is different, when something feels off, when something feels right. And then today, like Then today, I think today something just happened in the morning. I was going to work, and it was like another beautiful shift again. It was a good thing. It was a good thing that happened because I was just waiting for I was waiting for like my Uber to go to work, and then just pick the basic Uber thing, and then they just upgraded me. They upgraded me like to one of those fancy Ubers, and then the driver was amazing, very kind gentleman actually. He was extremely kind, like just the universe putting you in touch with the right people, and you just knew that this was meant to happen. That's what I felt this morning. But I know, like Sunday, there was a shift, and then I think it was a bit gloomy, it was a bit dull. I don't know. I was out of sorts. Then for me, I just said, Goga, just relax, just rest. Even that prophet in the Bible, what's his name? Even that prophet in the Bible had to rest. Elijah, the one who had to like sleep under a tree or something. After he was fed, he was told, please rest. Sometimes you just need rest. That is all you need. And that's what I did. And yeah, today I think there was a different shift from the morning. Things were just like looking up so nicely. I had a very successful and productive day. I made it to the academy on time. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that it worked out eventually. I'm just like wondering what is the lesson, because for me I always have to like scratch my head until I figure out the lesson. Especially those subtleties around energy. Normally when there's a shift in the energy, either something has happened, something is about to happen, or maybe something was happening and maybe I was being prepared mentally or psychologically for it. Who knows? It is what it is. It is what it is. But that said, allow me to start the class, because that's what we have a very long class to unpack today, because anytime I have to teach this class on memberships, oh my goodness. Anytime I have to teach this class on memberships, it can never be like it's never like an easy session, because a lot happens. And this is informed by a recent it's informed by a recent YouTube announcement that was sent to our studios. YouTube is rolling out like some changes to the channel memberships on August 17th, which is like, as I said, a month from now. New members, especially internationally, not the US. The US, I don't think, has been affected much. New members who will be joining memberships on your channels will be seeing a different price point based on the location. And I'm going to explain what that means. And what YouTube essentially gave us the opportunity to be able to like either accept these changes that it has proposed, or the changes are going to take effect automatically on the 17th. So it is entirely, I think, up to you. It is your discretion as a content creator to decide whether you're going to like reflect these changes on your channel, or you're going to just let them take effect automatically on the 17th of August. If you don't do anything between now and the 17th, they will still be applied automatically. So one of the things I like with these new changes, I'm going to explain shortly. One of the things I like with these new changes, it has introduced something that never used to be available on channel membership. And I think that's one of the things, the biggest takeaway in this particular adjustment that YouTube has made. One of the things that never used to be available on channel memberships was you could never change things on a membership. You had to delete a whole level of membership in order to make changes in the past. At least that was my experience as a content creator. But now you can edit a membership, and the only thing that YouTube now introduces is that you can only edit a membership once every year. So once every 12 months, that is once every year. So that is the one thing I like about it, that I can actually edit a membership. In the past, editing a membership, you had to delete that entire membership and then like price it differently, which is now totally different. And I think that was a good I think improvement in terms of the membership. Hey, devotionals, welcome devotionals from the fountain. How are you doing? Welcome devotionals. Nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, so that could be the one thing that that could be the one thing that they got That's what they got right. Even I saw that and I was just like, this is nice. This is definitely nice. This is definitely nice. So if you are a monetized channel or you're in the YouTube partner program, you probably have received that announcement or that notification on your studio. It's like a ribbon on top of your studio. I'm just going to like demonstrate it right now. It's a ribbon somewhere on your studio asking you to like either adjust the memberships between now and August 17th. Otherwise, they're going to take effect automatically. And this now begs the question: does it mean that memberships are going to be more expensive? No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. The only thing is that the existing members are going to have the same. The existing members are going to have the same price for their membership. So let's say, for example, my Tribe Goga membership is 0.49. That was it, yeah. My Tribe Goga membership, the basic level of membership was like 49. What is that? That's like $50. So if you are a member and you're on that higher, the membership higher, it's not going to change. You're just going to like retain that amount. But anybody who decides to join my channel membership after August 17 with the new changes that are taking effect, they are going to pay 20 pennies more. I think it's 20 pennies if I'm to convert it to just like easily. It's about 20 pennies more to the current amount that people are charged for that basic level of the membership. And it's important for me to clarify that because those are now the changes that YouTube is giving you time to think about. Do you want to adjust your membership based on what they're recommending? Do you want to keep them as they are? Or are you going to like are you even going to like just rethink the whole membership thing? So that is one of the things you can consider in terms of like in case you're planning to like take advantage of this particular feature. And I'm just going to go through my notes real quick so that I can explain further. So existing members will continue paying the amount that they joined the membership with. Only new members who join after the price updates are going to pay that updated rate, unless YouTube says otherwise. That is literally the whole. That's literally the whole plan, and this is where most content creators don't get. Most people are thinking that YouTube has increased the membership prices. Not at all. It's just made like adjustments. It has just made adjustments to the membership, and that is what you need to like. That is what you need to pay attention to. The changes mainly affect most people who are joining and most people outside the United States. The Americans may not even know what I'm talking about. They probably don't even like have that kind of an update. But anybody outside the US, most countries outside the US, they've made that price adjustment. And I'm going to like show you on the screen shortly so that you guys are able to appreciate what that means for your channel and your content. Right. Now, if I'm just to continue like with the notes shortly, one of the things you may be asking yourself, what is changing then on the 17th of August? This membership, I don't want to call it this membership price update. It's very country specific, it's very country specific in the sense that YouTube is making these changes based on the location of your audience. Okay. They're also talking about the local exchange rates. Like in Kenya, for example, they are adjusting that local exchange rate against the dollar. The purchasing power of that country. You may find that people in the US can easily afford my basic membership, because my basic membership is $50. But people in the US, because of their purchasing power, they'll not be paying $50. They are going to be paying 0.70 dollars. Let me just put it that way. That's like 30 pennies to meet $1. So that is because of the purchasing power. So in terms of just how you think about it, the price is based on the country where you are based and the purchasing power of that country. Like, for example, a country in Kenya, I live in Kenya. So you may find that The basic membership is not starting at $1. But somebody who lives in the US, in case they're ever to buy my membership, they're not going to see 0.69. They're going to see probably 0.99. They're going to see 0.99 as the basic level of membership. So anybody who purchases my membership from the States, for example, because of that country's purchasing power, they're likely to see 0.99 as opposed to 0.49. YouTube is now recommending 0.69. They've just made a slight adjustment to that price. In the past, it used to be 0.49. So any new person who joins the membership after August 17th, they will either have to pay the 0.69, that is the basic level if they are in Kenya. Get that correct from now. If they are in Kenya, they'll only be able to pay 0.69. But if they are in the States, they are still going to see 0.99, because in the United States, because of the purchasing power of the United States, the basic membership is going to be 0.99. Because they believe Americans can clearly pay $1, without thinking about it. As opposed to a Kenyan who will have to think of, oh, this is how much money, this is like over 100 shillings, for example, in Kenya. And that is literally the shift that is happening on August 17th. Eva Kike is saying, just thinking, will the old members still pay the old price, or will there be a shift? No. Your old members, unless they leave the membership. So Eva Kika, your old members, unless they leave the membership and then they now rejoin the membership after 17th of August, the price is going to remain the same. If they cancel the membership, that's the only caveat. If they cancel the membership before August 17th, and then they decide to resume their membership on August 18th, they're going to pay the new price. So the idea is to see whether you can encourage your members to stick with you before and not do anything between now and August 17th. That is literally your assignment now as a creator who is a monetized channel. So it's as I said, the new changes are they're based on the audience location. It's very country specific pricing, as I said. And as I said, America, for example, is not going to see those price changes, but there are people from different parts of the world. YouTube has made recommendations in terms of how the membership should be priced in those countries. And then the important thing that you have to know is that it applies to all the new members who join your channel after August 17th. If my channel is Goga, if you decide to join my membership after August 17th, you're going to pay a totally different price as compared to somebody who's already my channel member. Okay, unless your membership is still on, even the changes that YouTube proposes, like you can even adjust the memberships. Even if I go and adjust my second level of membership, which the price has now increased. My second level of membership was 0.99, which was like $1. Now it is going to be $1.49. So, and even if I go and adjust now the second level of membership to then what they recommend, the old members are still going to pay the 0.99. So the changes only apply to new members who are joining your channel after August 17th. Is that clear? Yes. Is that clear? Good. So if somebody cancels their card, if somebody cancels their membership, and then they decide to come and join again, after August 17th, they're definitely going to pay the new price. That is what you have to make sure you remember. Another thing that is also important, very key detail, is that as content creators, we've already been sent notifications on our studio for us to do that review, and I'm going to do that review manually here so that you guys can see. And YouTube is giving you an opportunity to either accept the suggestion, set the custom price, or let YouTube apply them automatically. Either now, you can give YouTube permission to apply it automatically. If you decide not to do anything, like the way I'm planning, if you decide not to do anything between now and August 17th, YouTube will apply that automatically. Yeah, it will apply that automatically. And I'm going to also discuss the implications of these changes and what it means for you if you're a content creator and you offer memberships. it's important to like know if you're going to like work on your channel to attract new members, you have to make certain painful decisions over how you like sell your membership or how you promote your membership, and that right there is a conversation. Okay, let me see that I can get this. Yes. All right. Eva Kika says, my thinking, these changes, yeah, I like this. This is what I was just saying. These changes now calls us to post premium content for members. Exactly. Exactly. You have to give people an incentive to join your membership. Gone are the days people are just going to sign up for your membership because you are Goga. People are going to sign up for your memberships because there is value. Value. You have to, it's called conversion. Let me use the technical YouTube term. For you to convert people into members, they have to see like the value you offer as a creator. That is what does the conversion. So for the conversion to happen, you have to make sure that you're translating this audience, this viewer, this audience into a member because they see value on your channel. And that can only happen in case you're offering certain benefits. What are the benefits of being associated with Best Show TV brand? What are the benefits of being associated with Eva Kika as a brand? That is the one thing that you have to start thinking about now as a creator. In case somebody sees value in the kind of content you offer, they're naturally going to join your membership because they see the value. They want to be associated. They want to be affiliated with the brand that you are creating. So that is the one thing that you have to know about this idea about the new membership. You have to level up. You have to level up. In case you have never changed your membership prices for the last couple of years, you now have an opportunity to go and increase the price of a level of membership you've always wanted to change. And YouTube only allows you to do that once. YouTube only allows you to do that once. So you now have a golden opportunity. You see those changes you've always wanted to make, those things about inflation, those things because you are so scared of like increasing the membership prices because the economy is already difficult, the Strait of Hormuz has been closed. Now you have an opportunity to increase the membership. But what will differentiate you and the other creator is the value that you offer as a content creator. And that is what we're going to discuss today. Hey, Classic. Welcome, Classic. Happy Wednesday, Classic. These are my channel members coming in. Welcome, Classic Hairstyle Vlogs. Thanks so much for popping in. How are you doing, Classic? How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. Now, let's continue. Another key detail that is happening is that, so I've talked about it only applies to new members after August 17th. You can only update your price only once every 12 months per tire. You can only update your prices only once every 12 months per tire. In case you want to update before 12 months end, you have to delete a whole level of membership. And you all know when you delete memberships, YouTube takes time to approve those things. So you have to be very sure in terms of your prices. You have to be very sure in terms of your membership prices. The maximum price they give you, of course, is 499 USD per month. But of course, if for somebody to pay you for $499 per month, you must be offering the world to them. But the monthly price is the maximum price you can offer for membership is 499. Let's be practical. You want to be realistic. 499 is a bit over the top. 499 is like what some people get for their threshold. So you don't want to go. If you go, some of you don't go and get ideas and set your membership at 499 unless you are running an OnlyFans business on your channel, or you are running some serious exclusive content that is going to make people. I don't know. It has to be something. In case you're offering a membership at 499, guys, you better be offering the world to your members. You better be offering the world to your members for them to pay that 499 USD, because that is somebody's salary. That is somebody's entire salary. That's like a manager's salary in Kenya or something. It's a serious salary. So it has to be you have to be very practical in terms of hey, Miss Titi Mix Vlogs, welcome, Miss Titi. Miss Titi, are you excited about your travel? Miss Titi, Miss Titi, I think she's traveling this week, and I know her birthday is approaching. Welcome, Miss Titi Mix Vlogs. Always appreciate stopping by. That's also one of my other channel members coming in. If I was to make Miss Titi pay me 499 USD as my channel member, I better be offering her the world, because she's not going to commit that amount of money if I'm just because she likes me or just because she loves me as Goga. It has to be more. I must be offering some value that you can easily pay 499. And that is the moral of the story is don't set your membership prices extremely high. Don't set your membership prices extremely high. Nobody will join those memberships. Especially, as I said, value proposition. Value proposition. Let me see. Classic work food, iPad now work rate. Oh my goodness. So classic walked here to the live stream. Classic work food, iPad now work rate. Oh my goodness. Miss Titi, thank you so much for reporting this. Thank you so much for reporting this. I'm going to deal with Classic after this. I'm laughing at this. Oh, so I got a read, but Classic made people walk because she could not figure out. Did she say that her iPad had died? I will deal with her. I will deal with that. Thank you so much for reporting this. Classic, I told you that if you want me to keep your husband's your receipt from your husband, you have to pay. But now you're still making people walk. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him what you normally do at midnight. I will tell anytime Classic hears that is like, Goga, can you just keep quiet? Okay, let me continue. So keep the prices realistic for the membership so that they don't you can get a few members to join in. Okay, so realistic tiers are much lower in terms of the price. And remember, membership prices, the creator revenue share remains the same. Like your membership, YouTube takes 30%, you keep 70%. Miss TikTok is in my membership, right? So 70% of the proceeds from Miss TikTok monthly payments come to me, or Classic, or Eva Kita. The revenue share remains the same. So in case, let's say I get let's say $100 from memberships alone, YouTube is going to keep 30%. So YouTube will keep $30. I will keep the $70. Of course, this is before taxes, because in Kenya we pay taxes to YouTube. So before taxes, and then YouTube goes and takes a tax of 20%, I keep the balance. So I always tell people, most of us are still growing our channels. Most of us are still in the growing stages. Chances are high we are not the big YouTubers. Chances are high you are not that big YouTuber. You've not convinced people enough to invest in your brand. Especially if most of us are not celebrities. We are building a brand. We are on the road to be being celebrities. But until we get there, start small. Start small. Be realistic with yourself. If I come and set a membership level of $100 here, most of my fellow content creators, $100 is what they get per month. Me included, $100 is what we make per month for our threshold. Now imagine I go set my membership, my first level of membership is $100. I am not practical. So, because technically what that means is that if one of my channel members at $100 gives me that amount of money, I have met my threshold. But remember, YouTube is going to take its 30% out of that level. It will still be $70. Even if you have one member who gives you that amount of money every month, YouTube will still take its share. So I always tell people, be very practical with your prices around memberships, because you'd rather have more people than make memberships too expensive that people don't want to join. Okay, but you can have a membership that is cheaper, and then you have more people on that level of membership, and they still get you to your threshold. It is difficult to get one person to give you a threshold, but it is easy to get 10, 15 people to give you your threshold, because they kind of divide it among themselves, and even YouTube takes its share, and then you keep the balance. So the revenue share still remains the same between content creators and YouTube. YouTube, of course, takes 30%. We keep 70% before taxes. Why is YouTube making these changes on August 17th? They want to make memberships like fairly priced, and they want to reduce these price mismatches, especially in high, you know, like in high purchasing power audiences. And as I give a very good example, an American buys my basic membership at 0.99, but a Kenyan buys my membership at 0.49. But YouTube is now recommending I increase that price to 0.69. That is the minimum they recommend. It's not going to be lower than that. So they want me to get more money while I'm in Kenya here. They want me to get more money from the Kenyans from the level of membership. So that is literally the whole level. That's what it explains. Um, as I said, as a content creator, always start small and then build up slowly. Build up slowly so that at least it helps you grow your channel. Slowly. One day you'll become a celebrity and you'll be able to like have this. You'll be able to like have all these people can join your membership at even $100. As I said, as you approach this change, you have to test. You have to test it out. Sometimes you have to compromise. Do you want more members at a lower price, or do you want few members at a higher price? It's really the value you present to your members. There are some of you who can present. There are some of you, your value proposition can be so strong that you can even have five members who can join your. You can have five members who can join your membership, and it still works perfectly well. But there are some of us who have to get like very many people in order to be able to get the threshold, for example. So it is up to you to make that value proposition. Do you want like more people? Do you want to spread the benefit across more people, or do you want few people who can give you the same benefit that you can get from multiple people? The value proposition is what is going to help you make that decision as a content creator. But as I said, start easy. Don't go and create more than 3 tier of memberships or things like that. You also get confused. You'll also get confused in that particular process. You want to keep your membership tiers like even 3. There are people normally just have one level of membership. I like those kind of content creators. There are some content creators who are so honest with themselves. They say, I am not going to stress myself. I have nothing more to offer these people. If you want to support my channel by joining my membership, well and good. But I'm only going to create one level of membership. And for them, the one level of membership works. They just create a membership of like $2, and people just join that $2 membership and they are done. Because YouTube actually allows you to create a single level membership. You can actually just create one level of membership and you just stop there. But in case you feel like you can offer your members more, like you can create tier 2, you can create tier 3. So usually what happens with memberships is that when you create memberships, the first level of membership will give them the basic. The second level of membership, they get what the first level gets and extras. You can add an extra benefit like the second level. The third level of membership, they get everything that tier 2 and tier 1 get. So membership is just a game like you play. But how do you diversify your membership? The more tier memberships you have, let's say you have silver, gold, bronze. The more tiers you create in your membership, the more packs people will expect you to create. Be practical with yourself. What is it that you're willing to offer these members so that they can join the higher tier? In most cases, people join the basic level membership because they're like, oh, let me just support Goga. It's only less than $1 anyway. I can afford less than $1 per month. My membership prices are extremely cheap, honestly. And it's usually just for that aspect of making people feel like they belong. People are buying into, sometimes your value is being affiliated with you. Sometimes your value is, some people just like having a different color on the shirt. Some people just like playing around with the emojis. Some people just like having a badge next to their name to flex how exclusive they are as content creators. So it is entirely up to you to decide the kind of value that you're offering these people. And the more levels of memberships you create, the more the expectation you're going to take these people. Because in case you're offering more, they will want you to they will want to see more. Okay. In case you have more levels of memberships, they want you to see them offering more. Is it did you promise to give them like a spotlight or something like that? Are they seeing the spotlight? Mhm. What differentiates member level one and member level two? Is there like a difference? Does a member level two feel like they're a member level two and they come to your chat, or you treat them all as one? If you have, and that's what I'm saying, you have to think this through very clearly, because if you have like your member level one, and you have your member level two, and you have your member level three, a member level three has to know the exclusivity of being a member level three. Like, this person skipped the first membership, the second membership, they went and decided to join your third level of membership, either because the price is higher, but also maybe because the benefits are also higher. So you have to be very clear with yourself in terms of what you are offering at the highest level of memberships, because that is what is going to drive the conversion from non-member to somebody joining the membership. Welcome, Andrea. Nice to see you live with Andrea. Happy Wednesday. Thanks so much for coming in. Now, let me continue so that we can get into the practical. So, as I said, test it out and see what converts better. So that at least it helps you figure out things. Let us now go to the practical. So I'm going to share my studio so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. When you go to my studio, when I click on my studio, let me see that I can share my studio. Hold on. Okay, my studio is somewhere here. Go to the dashboard. Okay, I've gotten it. So here's my studio, that you guys can understand what it means. So this is the studio. So those of us in these countries that are eligible, this is what YouTube says. The ribbon is up here. You can see this ribbon just somewhere here. We are updating your pricing for new members to reflect the latest exchange rates. Review it before it adjusts on August 17th. You also have the option to update your prices for new members once every 12 months. You can see YouTube is already telling you what has changed. You can see what has changed here. They are updating. It is somewhere here. You can see this entire thing. So they have told me within the studio what is happening, and then they've told me the option that I can also change my prices. So that is the one thing that you need to pay attention to. I don't know that you guys can see what am I. Is it visible? Yes, I think it's visible. Visible. That's what I'm saying. This line here that I've highlighted, this one. So that is what is happening. And then now they tell you to review the new member pricing. So you just come and click on this thing, this button here. When you hover around it, it like highlights itself. So you click on it, and then it's going to open the membership tab, and then it's going to open the price updates. Now you can see this table here. Let me see that I can zoom it nicely so that you guys can see. So if I'm to zoom that table, let me bring myself down here. There we go. If I'm to zoom this table, now you can see the changes that they are proposing. So because I'm based in Kenya, you see they are planning to, they are asking me to increase the prices too. So this is what they are saying. We have suggested new global prices based on your location and top markets. The price changes will only apply to new members. For now, existing members will continue paying the old price. So as I told you that, yeah, you're not going to the old members are not going to be charged the new price. They're going to stay on the old price. So, and then now they ask you to review the table below to see how my prices compare worldwide, and then you can edit in the next step. So you can see now in Kenya, they want me to increase it to 0.69. Then the second membership level is going to increase from 0.99 to 1.39. And then you can see the Dragon membership is going to move from 1.99 to 2.79. Then The exclusive yoga with Goga, this is usually my highest level of membership. Only 2 people are in this level of membership. That one does not change. Any membership that is above $10, they have not touched it. I think, and this is generally across the world, whether you are in the US, whether you are whichever part of the world you are based. So these ones they are not touching. They are just touching the first 3 levels. If you have two, they're only going to touch the first two. So this is the one thing that you have to pay attention to. So that is the table. And then you can see in the United States, there is no change. The United States, my basic membership, they pay 0.99. My Yoga with Goga Warrior, they pay 1.99. It's already above the proposed rate. So America is not going to change. The Yoga with Goga Dragons, Americans are already paying $4. And then you can see the exclusive Yoga with Goga, it remains the same. So when you look at the changes, so in the US, nothing is changing. In Aruba, where a Blessed Life Journey is from, there's no change as well. Because the prices are already there. In the UK, no change. In Germany, no change. In Canada, now pay attention to Canada. Now in Canada, the price of Tribe Goga increased. What does this mean? Canada has a high purchasing power, which is very curious because you see in the US it remains in the US, it remains 0.99, but in Canada, it increases to 1.49. So Canadian prices have increased, and they promise me a revenue of, they even give you a revenue projection in terms of how much, how much revenue you will get in case you effect these changes. Remember, these are just proposals. These ones highlighted in green are just proposals. So you can see they are proposing in Canada. Let me reduce this. In Canada, they are proposing this. This is going to so any Canadian who wants to join my membership, any new member who joins my membership from Canada, they are going to pay a basic level of $1.49. And that tells you now what YouTube is saying. So based on the location, they want Canada. So they want because of the purchasing power in Canada. That is a benefit for me as a content creator. It means I'm going to get more money from Canadian members. Hey, Moments with Kisha. Welcome, Kisha. How are you doing? Welcome, Kisha. Nice to see you. So pay attention to this. You can see in Canada it's increasing. And then you can see even the Yoga with Goga Warrior is now jumping. Canada, I need to get more Canadian people on the channel. I need to get more Canadian people on the channel because if this is what is going to be the basic level for new members from Canada, I am going to be smiling all the way to the bank because it's an increase. And then Switzerland, there is no change. South Africa, it almost doubles. South Africa, it almost doubles, and you can see that. In India has doubled. Nigeria has even gone higher. Look at that. Nigeria is I think a percentage of Nigeria it is so high. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Based on the Nigerian, what is the Nigerian currency? Naira. I was trying to remember the Nigerian currency. So you can see that. So Argentina, it's moving the Argentinians will see this $700. Argentina currency is very interesting. 1,400 USD. So Argentinians will see this based on their currency. Belarus, you can see Belarus. Yeah, some countries just remain the same. So this is what YouTube wants you to look at. Brazil, you can see how it's increasing. Bulgaria, Colombia, Costa Rica. So these are you need to go and check so that anybody who is from this country, when they want to join your membership, they will be seeing these prices. The Dominican Republic, they're going to see what the Americans see. The Kenyans, Egypt is going to see something totally different. Egypt is going to see 30 pounds at the basic level of membership. So if you have members from Egypt, pay attention to that. So this is what YouTube is. France, nothing is changing. Actually, when you look at all these rich countries that we normally target for CPM, nothing much is changing. Guatemala, they've rationalized the prices to be like Kenya. Again, as I said, it's based on the purchasing power of those countries. If a country is extremely rich, they're going to pay more. If a country does not, if a country purchasing power is low, it's going to just like remain low. So you can already see these changes and how they are proposing them. Hey Shireen, welcome Shireen Road. Thanks so much for coming in, Shireen. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Shireen. Thanks so much for making it to the class. And Shireen is saying hi to Kisha. Okay, so this is what they are proposing, and this is what they like suggest in case you are from these countries that you need to make this changes. And you can go on and on and on. You can see in Indonesia how much they are going to seize the price of my membership. Israel, there is no change. Ireland, there is no change. Italy, there is no change. Japan, there is a change, a slight change. You know, let me see that other country that I like. Yeah, it's Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein has no change. It's a rich country, clearly. They do not see the need to increase their prices. Malaysia, there is a change. They will see a different price. Mexico has a different price as well. You can see Morocco. Let me go to Norway. Norway, there is no change, clearly. It's a very rich country. They can afford membership. Panama, there is an increase. Panama is so rich that the basic level of membership YouTube is recommending I accept is this. The basic level in Panama clearly where all the money is. So you can see these ones that are highlighted in green. Philippines, you can see Philippines, and so on and so forth. So it gives you like highlights of all the countries in the world and how much they can pay to join your membership. That is now what the new update says. And they're saying they have suggested based on my location because they know I'm in Kenya. And then so you can review. If you are happy with it, you can go to next. When you go to next, now you will see all your memberships. So you can see all my memberships are here. So YouTube is now telling me, can you select a price for your main market? International prices will automatically adjust to match that price. Price changes will only apply to new members. For now, existing members will continue paying the old price. And then they say, moving forward, you can change prices for each membership level once a year. So in case I come to Kenya, for example, let me start with the basic level of membership. So in case I come to Kenya, for example, you can see this is the minimum that YouTube recommends. So I can't go lower than that. And even YouTube says that they are recommending 1.39 based on my channel activity, packs, and the regions. So that is what they are suggesting. I can't go higher. That's a YouTube recommendation. So they're asking me to adjust it to 0.69. Then the second level, they are suggesting 1.39. And they give me a second option that I can increase this level to $2. But they've given me a new price here. Remember, the old price was different. So you can take it either higher. So they give me these two options for the second level of memberships. The Dragon memberships, which is normally like one of the second highest level of my membership, they want me to adjust it to 2.79, but they also give me an option to take it up to 6.99, and that is what they recommend. So you see, they've already like recommended here. They're recommending 6.99, but they also give me an option of 8.49. So I can come maybe choose and maybe make it like $5 or something like that. Oops, I need to charge let me get my charger, guys. So I hope you are seeing the price changes and how it works and the recommendations. So you are to make a decision based on the numbers you are seeing on the screen, for example. So you can see this one they are recorded. So let's say the Yoga with Goga Dragon. They're asking me this is going to be the new price. If I don't do anything, YouTube will automatically make this the new price on August 17th. So anybody who will be joining the new membership on August 17th will get 2.79. At the moment, it is currently, I think it's like 1 point something. It's not even $2 yet. I think it's like 1.99 or something. So I'm going to like almost double my revenue from the Dragon memberships. And then you can see this one, they don't change. You can only increase it. And you see it can go up to the highest level. Guys, do I make this 499? Do you want to join my membership at $499? You can see this. You can see this. You can see this projection. So these are the current prices, 9.99, and they are recommending that I increase this to 19.99. This may be a bit too steep. This is like $20. And I don't think I don't think I'm offering value enough at $20 to like be able to sell that membership at that level. So you can already see that those dynamics are into play. So, hey, Lindy Bodibe, welcome, Lindy Bodibe. Nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. How are you doing, Lindy? Eva Kika says, now let us pray for non-content creator members. That is the people who actually just enjoy your content. People just enjoy your content because content creators will support you because that's the best thing. We support each other as content creators. But yes, I like what Eva Gika is saying. Absolutely, absolutely. Bodibe, how you doing? How is South Africa? So Bodibe is going to see a new price. Bodibe is from South Africa, and you have seen South Africa is getting a new price. Hey, Title Pro, welcome, Title Pro. How you doing? Okay, so let me continue with what I was saying. Where was I? I got lost somewhere in there. So Bodibe, who is seated in South Africa, is going to get a new price adjustment. And that is literally what is going to happen. So pay attention to these dynamics because these are the things that are going to happen on August 17th. If you don't change these prices on your own, YouTube is going to select them for you automatically. This one, especially for the first, they're not going to touch this level. This your exclusive yoga with Goga, I only have 2 members at this level of membership who pay me like $10 per month. Those two members give me 20% of my threshold. I protect their secrets like my life depends on it. The Dragon members, it's going to increase. Let me see whether I can go to the basic level. The Dragon members is going to increase. It's going to increase from 1.99. It's going to increase from 1.99, and this is going to be the new price. And you can see YouTube is even saying this is going to be the new price. They're even telling you that the new price of membership from August 17th is 2.79. So new members have to agree whether they don't really have a choice. The new members don't have a choice. This is what is going to happen. And then in case I want to increase the basic, I can't increase the basic level. YouTube wants me to keep it at 1 point. YouTube wants me to keep it at 1.9. In case I'm not happy with this, I need to go and delete that entire level of membership and then price it afresh. So that's another way of bypassing this thing of just adjusting the price once a year. So you can go to your memberships and then go and create a new level of membership, wait for YouTube to approve after 24 hours, and then you can now introduce a new level of membership. But now YouTube is already suggesting, Goga, just keep that Tribe Goga membership level at 0.69. We are going to give you like a 20 penny increase in that level of membership. So you can choose that level of membership. And then the same thing you do for Goga Warrior. Warrior, at least they give me an option to select $2 like this. You can see that. Then there'll be an increase. So anybody from the United States now will be paying this. And I want you to see, guys, when I put 1.39, Americans don't see any change. But when I put new members $2, Americans are going to see 2.99. So I'm going to make like $1 extra. Kenyans will see $2. Americans will see $3. So in case an American joins my membership from August 17th, and I've put this new price, an American will be joining my second level of my second level of membership at $3. But a Kenyan will just see this basic one. The normal one stays the same. But in case now, remember, now that I've increased this one, now I get an option to change the first level. So now if I say 1.3, now you see the Tribe Goga now will be 1.99 to the Americans, double the price. In case you increase this one to like, let's say, okay, now they're not giving me an option to increase it. So I have to go to the third one. So let's say, for example, I go and increase this one to $5. Then I can come and increase this one to 2.79, and I can come and increase this one to 2.09. So you can just be playing around with them like this. So in case you move this one, there has to be like a difference between them. So for you to be able to see something on this other one, you have to make sure that you price them based on what in case, like, let's say you go and adjust this. Let me say I go and adjust this one to what YouTube recommends. They want me to put this membership at $6. A Kenyan will be able to buy this at 6.99. An American will only be able, an American will buy it at 7.99. So because America has a high purchasing power, that's why they are putting an extra dollar on that membership. But let me go to Canada and see what a Canadian will pay me. I'll be smiling all the way to the bank with Canada. A Canadian will pay me $11 for that same level of membership. You need to like smile with the Canadians more clearly. But this is based on the Canadian dollar. It's not the US dollar. The main price is the USD. This is the Canadian dollar. They even tell you the current, yeah, so that you know. Don't go and get excited over the Canadian dollar because they are talking about the Canadian dollar is 4 Canadian dollars translates to 2 USD. So that is what they're trying to say. So get excited over countries that have a higher currency because then you can easily play around with this. In case I want, like, let's say to adjust all this membership, I can go and change my highest level of membership, and let's say I take it to, let me say I go and put my highest level of membership to be 99 USD. Okay, notice how they don't mess with the Americans. And then I come and out this one I can easily adjust it to 49 USD. And then this one you can come and then adjust it now to let me say 20 USD. And then now the first level of membership starts at, let's say, 10 USD. Just like that. So you can easily play around based on what is the highest as per that. But as I said, don't make memberships expensive, because if you make memberships expensive, nobody's going to join those memberships. You'll be having very expensive memberships with no customers. It's like having a shop. It's like having a shop. It's like having a shop without customers. Look at Barbo is saying, "Oh my God, another dollar. Price increase should shield me from receipts." Title Pro, yes. I'm going to increase the prices for the members so that in case they want their receipts not discussed, they have to pay me more money. More money means I will not discuss your business on Sunday service. But if you don't pay me money, I am going to stream your business for sure. That's a good way of looking at it. Hey Kunguru, welcome Kunguru. Nice to see you. SMS. That was our Sunday service guest. Very beautiful collaboration that you did with him on Sunday, discussing about wildlife, Kenya, and so on. So be very practical with this membership. Don't go and increase it and then now you are complaining about how you don't have members. So I'm just going to stick to the YouTube recommendations. So YouTube has suggested this new price, but they're recommending me to increase it to 1 USD. Then Americans will pay me an extra $60. Then the second level they are recommending, YouTube recommends 2.79. And then the third level, YouTube recommends YouTube recommends like 6.99. And then the highest level, let me just go back to what let me say 19.99. So you can easily play around with this, but I'm going to just keep this one. The current price is still fine. I don't like pricing my membership so high. Let me put this one, and then what was this? This was, let me keep this one here. Then let me take this one here. Then let me take this one back to the original. So I want to keep this one at 0.69 because then I will get more members at this. Make it tempting for these people to join the membership, and then now you can increase it. So I keep my memberships very affordable. And there we go. So I'm just going to stick with the minimum adjustments, but in case you want to adjust, you can adjust. And then once you are ready, you go to next, and then YouTube will ask you to confirm whether those prices are okay. And they say, once you confirm, we'll start updating your prices. This may take a few minutes. Moving forward, you can change your prices for the membership once a year. The moment you click on I understand, these prices will apply to all new members and confirm, it takes effect. So you have to make sure that at least if the membership is affordable, then you're going to get more people. You're going to get more people in. Let me see that I can get. Let me see that I can read your comments. Kunguru is saying hi to everyone. Hey, God will never fail us. Welcome, welcome, God. Nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. Barbo says the less than $1 memberships they bring them in, especially the gifted memberships of absolutely. That is it. And then Barbo says Robaj has 500 plus members and I need to speak to. In fact, I said I'm going to bring him to the Sunday service. We need to bring him to the Sunday service to talk to us about membership, because I think he can teach us a master class on this. Barbo says that Robaj has 500 plus members at 0.99 USD. Now imagine this one gets like $500 just because of the 500 members. Can you imagine? $500. All his members give him like $500. That is somebody's threshold for like 5 months. Can you imagine? Yeah. So that is the trick. That is the trick behind this membership thing. So please go and make the necessary adjustments that you need to make. If you're from, especially if you're from those countries, like Kenya. So Kenya, I have to make adjustments. YouTube is already suggesting I make adjustments. If I don't make these adjustments by August, YouTube is going to make them automatically. Okay. YouTube is going to make them automatic. And you can only change these ones once a month. You can only change these prices once a month. So please see what you can do in terms of in case you're supposed to be like making these changes, and then wait and see your new members from August 17th. It will make so much sense that way. Hey Cheryl, welcome Cheryl. Thanks so much for coming in. Cheryl is working. You guys, thanks so much for listening in the background. Anastasia, blessed, nice to see you. Thanks so much. Anastasia, you're done with your live stream. You're done with your chop. Thank you so much, Anastasia. I see. I hope I did not ignore anyone. Kunguru says I'll need to start the live stream later. I am floating. Don't worry, we'll catch up. This is a very easy class. So keep them basic. I am going to think about mine. I've not yet decided what kind of membership adjustments I'm going to make. So keep them. Make sure you think it through. Make sure you think it through before you like decide what you're going to do. Because if you rush and just go and overprice your memberships, nobody will join those things. Thanks so much, Classic, for also working and listening. Nobody will go and join those things if you just go and decide that I'm just going to select the latest new prices because I want to make money. It is not a guarantee. It is not a guarantee that you're going to make that money when you adjust those memberships. And that's why I'm saying that you have to like be very honest with yourself. What are you willing to offer? What are you willing to offer the people who are joining your membership from August the 17th? The current members are not going to pay any extra price. Yeah, the current members are not going to pay any extra price. They're going to their own prices. But as I said, if they cancel their membership, if they cancel their memberships before August 17th, then when they rejoin the memberships on August 18th, they will have to like pay the new price. So please tell your people that this is the catch-22 situation that they'll find themselves in. All the new members that you're going to like join your channel membership, man, you're going to like work extra hard to convince them to join those memberships because the prices are going to be slightly higher than what the current members are paying. So that is how you go about it. I've not made my adjustments yet. I've seen some of you have already made adjustments on your channels. I've seen some people have already made adjustments on your channels and accepted these things. And as I said, it prices based on location and the purchasing power of that country. So if a country is like, if a country is richer, then that country is going to pay more for, like, let's say for example, Title Pro. Title Pro is my member, right? Title Pro pays more for my membership than a Kenyan because of because of the virtue of the fact that he's American. Moments with Kisha is based in the United States. When Moments with Kisha buys my membership, she's going to pay more than an average Indian, somebody in India, because India, their purchasing power is not so high when it comes to this membership thing. But an American joining your membership, a Canadian, a Briton joining your membership is likely to increase. It's likely to like give you more revenue because of the purchasing power of those countries. Okay. Yeah, Anastasia, if you don't change the membership, it is going to, if you don't change the membership, it is going to apply automatically. That is what I was showing you on the screen, Anastasia. Because Anastasia, you and I are in Kenya. Anastasia, if you and I are in Kenya, you and I are in Kenya. So our basic membership is currently, this is what YouTube is going to change. This is what YouTube is going to change. This is what YouTube is going to change in the next like how many days? This is what YouTube is going to change in the next like 30 days. If you don't accept it and do it on your own, YouTube is going to do it automatically. That is why they want you to review. You see, these are the changes that YouTube is proposing for Kenya, Anastasia. I was just showing people this. In case you join a membership and you are Kenyan, you will see 0.69. But an American will see 0.99. Are you seeing the trick? Anastasia, if you join my yoga with Goga Warrior, you will see 1.39. An American will see 1.99. If somebody is joining the Dragon membership, they will see 2.79. An American will see $4. So it's very country centric. It's very country centric, and Canadians will see a different price. The British people will see a different price based on their country. That is now what YouTube is trying to say. That they are suggesting new global prices based on our location and top markets. That's literally the logic. Barbo says, I would rather give gifted memberships before I give super chats. Yeah, that also works. There are people just join the membership and they never need to give a super chat. Yeah, not Goga getting down in the beginning. Hey, Novelty Queens, welcome, Novelty. How you doing? Clock it, you made it. Cheryl says, welcome, raiders. Who raided me? I've not seen any raids. Anastasia, I'm sure did not raid. Anastasia, you did not raid. Barbo walked here with his ninja. Anastasia did not raid for sure. Classic decided to make people walk today. You guys, because that Goga has been on a break, you guys decided not to be raiding. I will come back and deal with you people. When the president just disappears for 2 days, you people stop raiding because I am not there. Because I am not there, you guys decide that you're not going to raid. I will deal with you. I will deal with you at the Sunday service. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah. So Anastasia was showing you this. So Anastasia, this is what in case you don't do anything, YouTube will automatically apply those changes on August 17th. So Anastasia, the best you can do is like look at it, review it, and then make a decision. Right. Make a decision. Any other question before I continue? I want to like discuss something else. I want to discuss something else that can help you guys approach this. Okay, good. So that was the practical part. Let me now get to the the basic tips that you guys can follow. Yeah. But I told people we are going to Goga. No, Anastasia telling people by word of mouth is not a raid. You have to raid. You are a pilot by now. Anastasia, you can't be having these problems in 2020. Anastasia, it is 2026. You cannot be having these Uber problems. I don't do. You know, you are sending people to the presidential palace. You cannot be making people walk. People cannot be doing those things. Yeah. This is the palace. This is the Global Online Giants Academy. Anastasia, there's a caliber. There's a caliber of a raid that you send to the president. You don't make people walk to the president. You send them. You put them on your jet. You even borrow a jet that day and say, Like, I'm the last person you should tell people to walk to my live stream because I will know and I will roast you for it. This is the day you go and beg Helen, you speak nicely to her, you like go and tell Helen to pass by your shop with her laptop. This is the day you literally beg Helen to like set the raid to Goga's channel. Whatever time you will end, then it is automatically set to bring people here. Then we will not have these problems. Um, welcome, Pauline Kanini Kanene is in the building. Kanini Kanene, did you change your handle again? Pauline Kanini Love. Pauline Kanini Love. Nini, did you change your channel name again? What happened? I'm seeing a different handle. I think there are no numbers. Anyway, what was I saying? Let us look at some basic things you can do about memberships that can help you like in this new regime. And Kanene, I think you got this. Kanini, I think you got this notification as well because you are Kenyan. Eva Kika got this notification because she's Kenyan. I got this notification because I'm Kenyan. If you're from another country, India, there's some different countries have gotten this notification where they're going to pay different prices. Only Americans, I think only Americans are don't have, only Americans I think are free from this topic. And I think only Americans probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But every other person, there are new membership prices that are taking effect from August 17th. Let me see whether I can discuss something. So as I said, make the changes, but take your time. What I was trying to say is that take your time before you accept this recommendation. These are the new prices from August 17th. One of the things you also have to know is that these changes are not just going to streamline people's channel. These changes mean YouTube is going to make more money. You know, YouTube is a business. I keep telling you guys, YouTube is a business. YouTube is a business. YouTube is a business, and the earlier you accept it, the better it is for you. YouTube is a business, and anytime there is an increase in something, there is a cut. Remember, YouTube takes 30% from us. Super chats, memberships, gifts, anything that is not anything that is not ad revenue. YouTube takes YouTube takes like 30% out of it. So there is a benefit to it. They don't just increase prices because of exchange rates and things. They are not doing this just because you're like, oh yeah, we've spoken to Goga, and yeah, Goga, we are going to change the price a bit for you because we notice that you're struggling. We need to make money. We need to make money too. You are too cheap. You are too cheap with your memberships. We are going to increase it by force on August. Okay, literally that's what they are saying. I'm just being honest. Literally that's what YouTube is saying. That Goga, we are going to increase your price by force on August 17th because we also need to make more money. You've been charging your membership so cheap. We are going to give you a minimum that you can charge people, whether you like it or not. And if you don't accept it, we are going to apply it automatically. That's what YouTube is. That's what YouTube is essentially trying to tell you as a content creator. So you have to make sure that you use, you have to like use that information also to think strategically. That if YouTube is trying to increase prices to make sure that I'm helping them make more money, what value can I offer my members? What value can I offer my members? That is now the conversation we need to have. What value can I offer my members? Kanini Kanene. When people are coming for Nyash Chronicles is premium content that should not be for everybody. Okay? Nyash Chronicles are supposed to be exclusive members. People have to pay for that stuff. If you're going to be shaking things, if you're going to be doing happy baby and things for them, let them pay premium stuff for it. So Kanini, if you're adjusting your membership prices, make sure you factor that the Nyash Chronicles live stream is only the members only. I am giving Karini ideas. The Nyash Chronicles become members only content, not for everybody. They have to pay for it. If they don't know the way you worked so hard, you've done squats for you to have such a nice bump. They have to pay to see it. I'm just saying, people have to pay for these things. So you have to make sure that that is the value you are offering these members. Guys, if you want to see the chronicles, join my membership. Let me tell you, they will run there like their life depends on it. And just keep it basic level membership. You don't even need to charge it very expensive. Just keep the minimum that YouTube is offering. That Nash Chronicles live stream will be so full of all your members coming to see what they say, what they are paying for. Mhm. I am telling you, if YouTube wants you to make money, let us make money. But in our own terms, you're not doing charity. Revenue is not going to come. Revenue is not going to come easy. You're not going to finish roofing that house because of good wishes. Let them pay for that content. It's premium content. It's premium content. It's exclusive premium content. Let people pay for it. If you are doing something that normally is not something you do on your channel, like it's very personal, it's very exclusive, it's very like how do I explain it? Let me say you are doing something on your channel that is out of the norm, that you don't want everybody to see. Make it members only. Make it members only content so that people see a side of you that they never get to see on the video. You can make it members only content. Members can have their own videos. You can make members only videos or something like that. That is because I know the problem with memberships, most people never know what value they are offering their audience. So these are some of the values, these are some of the things you can give your audience. Exclusive content, let people pay for it. Yeah. Let people pay for it. Because it shows it differentiates what people see and what people are paying for. Like in case, like let's say, let me use somebody as an example. Let me use classic hairstyle. Classic hairstyle, like let's say wants to teach a master class on braiding. That can become a members only video or a live stream. You can say every week I'm going to create a members only live stream to like discuss the basics of a braid. Of a braid. Not of braids now. The basics of braiding hair. It becomes exclusive members content because it's called classic hairstyle vlogs. I braid hair. I talk about hair. Everything on my channel is about hair. So let us come and do some exclusive thing about hair. In case it is title pro and walking the dog, there are people who just love that content. They just like watching the dog. Maybe it can be title pro, like let me use title pro and his dog show. Let's say, for example, title pro wants to go and shoot videos about his dog shows. We never get to see the dog shows on the channel, but title pro can come and make the dog shows members only content because he always talks about the dog shows, but you never get to see the dog show. But he can make it an exclusive offering to the members that, oh, I went to the dog show on Sunday and this is how it was. And you can go and shoot that video and make it members only. So you guys get to go and watch the dog show just by the virtue you are Title Pro's channel member. So think of it that way, just to be like, you have to offer people value on why they should join your membership. Hey, Trapokolo, welcome, Trapokolo. David Joroge, nice to see you. How are you doing, David? Karibu sana, Daudi. Daudi is in the house. Eva Kika says, Goga, you've delivered the lectures or class very well. Thank you, Eva Kika. Eva, guys, this topic was inspired by Eva Kika. Eva Kika told me, Goga, you need to talk about this next week. Goga, you need to talk about this next week because me, I don't understand what is going on, and I think there's an easier way you'll explain it to them. So, sell exclusive content. Marciano. Welcome, Marciano. How are you doing? How is Canada? Marciano, those nice trips that you take us to the ocean, to a walk in the park, and you're talking there with your nice, amazing voice. That can be members only content. People just get to experience these moments with you when they are members. That is how you sell memberships. It has to be something that is within your channel, but also offers people the exclusivity because of the fact that they are your members. And great job, Marciano, on readiness on Sunday. Marciano was under so much pressure on Sunday. I was laughing so hard because when Kunguru and I finished the Sunday service, we raided Marciano. Then Marciano was just like just chilling by the ocean. He had no plans to raid or do anything. Let me tell you, the pressure was high. He raided. He raided. He had no choice. He raided under a lot of pressure. I was just laughing so hard in the background. I'm like, oh my god, I've never seen somebody have this kind of pressure. Meanwhile, he was just enjoying the ocean. He was so relaxed. Like, oh guys, I'm just enjoying the breeze. He was speaking very nicely. Let me tell you, when the rain pressure came, the man was just like, oh my god, guys, why now I didn't even come here. You could literally tell the man was under a lot of pressure, but he was able to like raid successfully. So well done, Marciano, on that raid. It was very. I like how you did it under pressure. Like it was amazing to be able to raid under pressure. It means you are doing something right, and you understand your stuff. You know your stuff. Anyway, so I was saying the next challenge for content creators will be how do I convert the viewers or the audience on my channel into members? That is literally the whole conversation right now. Um, what are some of the strategies you can use? Number one, you can mention anytime you're finishing a video. Those of you who don't do live streams, anytime you're finishing your video, can you just tell your membership? Just say, in case you want to watch more of my exclusive content, please join my membership at a very affordable rate. You can be saying that at the end of every video. In case you're like on a live stream, you can be promoting your membership as well. Because you can be saying, in case you want to have more exclusive content, or maybe you want to speak to me directly, feel free to join my membership. I will reach out to you. Um, that can become as like a selling point, for them. You can also do a poll on a community tab. Ask members to make a decision. Like you can be saying, in case I want to discuss a topic next week, I can just go to my community tab and then I can put up a poll. Then I can ask people on the poll, what do you think I should discuss next week? Do I discuss receipts or do I discuss membership strategies? And then you can say something like, my members have like voting privilege to decide what topic I discuss next. Before, like you can even make it a privilege that only my members decide what I discuss at the academy, something like that. Make it people like exclusivity, guys. That is why these clubs, like these members only clubs make money. Every golf clubs, these exclusive clubs or lounges and things, because of the exclusivity. You need to sell that exclusivity that people feel like, oh my god, I made a decision around this topic. I feel so honored. Things like that. Hey, Cloud Diesel, welcome, Diesel. How are you doing, brother? Thanks so much for coming in. Crooked Peach is in the building. Peach says, I have no idea what happens when the price increases. I was taking a nap. Hey, Goga. Hey, family. How are you doing, Peach? How are you doing, my lovely Peach? Peach, I love your live streams nowadays. I love your live streams. I don't know. There's just something. There's something that has changed. There's some fire in you. There's some fire in you I see on the live stream nowadays. You are different. Like a good different. Yeah. I don't know. There's just so much. You are giving freedom, and it's just some freedom around your live streams nowadays. I'm not saying that it wasn't there before, but I'm just saying I can see there's something that changed. Something changed in there, and it's a good thing. Is it that I'm just being me, Goga? Maybe there's just some fire in you nowadays. I'm just like, this woman is different nowadays. There's something. There's a fire. Like you are not. Which I've known you for a while. So I tend to believe I have some level of authority, like attest to your character on when you're on camera. Something has changed. Something shifted at some point. And it's a good thing. Like there's a way you're more, I don't know. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice thing. Okay. I was saying that people love exclusivity. So in case you are selling the membership thing and you want to make you have to sell the idea of exclusivity. And I'm just going to explain something about this. There's a psychology to exclusivity, okay? There's a psychology to exclusivity, and it works like this. and I'm just going to explain it in the best way I understand. People tend to assign value to things that are not available for everyone. Like things that are limited in terms of their availability. When something is rare, when something is the human brain perceives it as something that is prestigious. It's luxurious to have. Okay. So think of like, in case you have to think of your memberships, like let's say my members get VIP treatment or something like that. In case you can package your membership like that, people will join your membership because they want to be treated as VIPs. It's that scarcity thing that if I don't join it, I'm not going to like enjoy this exclusive privilege of being a member of the VIP. And you can even be saying something like, "Oh, I can only have very few VIP. I can only have very few people in the VIP lounge." That scarcity thing is psychology. There's a psychology to it. People assign a lot of value to that particular thing. Another psychology of exclusivity is the FOMO. The kids normally call it FOMO, fear of missing out. There are people who just get anxious in case they are not like part of something. But this may be different. People like us who have done a lot of like spiritual inner work, it does not work on me easily. I never have that fear of missing out thing. I kind of like outgrew it. It used to be a thing back in the day. I used to like fear when I'm missing things out, but nowadays I really don't care. But there are people, it's human psychology. There are people who have not done inner work to be able to like transcend the fear of missing out. There are people who get anxious in case they are not part of something. There are people who just see if a kicker has a nice badge, Crooked Pitch has a nice badge on this Goga's live stream, I need to get a badge. I need to get a badge because it's called fear of missing out. It's called fear of missing out. And when people are not, when people are not part of something, psychologically you can take advantage of that. I always tell you guys, you're a businessman when you're on YouTube. Yes, you're a content creator, yes, but if you're a monetized channel, you wear a hat, you're a business person as well. How do you translate viewers into members? You have to play psychology on them. Guys, in case you want to use these nice stickers that I've just created, they're only available for members. The people who have that FOMO thing going on, the fear of missing out, trust me, they're going to join the membership so that they can use the stickers. Yeah, because they see some exclusivities, like only certain people have this. I want to be part of this thing. Okay, Peach, you don't need to flex. Peach is now flexing the stickers. Peach is now flexing the stickers. Peach is flexing the stickers. Yeah, so you can see Peach is enjoying the exclusivity of having a badge next to her name. She's having these fancy stickers that she can use. That the rest of you are going to use YouTube stickers, but Peach is using the member stickers. So she's using the member stickers, and that normally helps because when your members are busy flexing their stickers, they can easily like influence other people to join because they want to use those stickers and things like that. And it's very important to play into that psychology because you're a business person and play into the psychology of the fear of missing out. There are people who get anxiety when they are not part of something. Take advantage of that. Use it to your advantage, especially when you want to attract people into the membership. The people who are watching your videos, you can give them teasers and you can tell them for you to catch the bloopers that I did on this video. Make sure you join my membership. It is a members only video. Let me tell you, there are people who love these things too much. They will join your membership so that they can go watch that video. And that's always tell you guys, in case there's something that happened on your life that was very scandalous, don't delete that video. Make it members only and tell people, if I'm going to make a fool of myself on YouTube, I better get paid for it. I always tell people that very clearly. If I'm going to make a fool of myself on this platform, accidentally, whether deliberately or not, you guys are going to pay for it. Because what will happen? People will go and say, guys, did you see Goga? Did you see Goga? Goga was not wearing pants on his live stream. Or it is now members only content. There are people who will pay for that stuff because they love scandals so much and they want to be part of that receipt. They want to know, they want to see for themselves. Never delete those videos. Make them members only. People will join your membership just to come and watch the scandal. Yeah. People will join the membership just to come and watch the scandal because in case you're going to make a fool of yourself, let people pay for it. At least become rich while at it. Become rich while at it because you'll have the money anyway. You'll have the money anyway. You'll have the money anyway. So make sure you think about that as part of like you selling um yeah. Oh yeah, okay, pitch, noted, pitch. Will definitely work it out. I will definitely work it out. Make yourself rich while at it. Guys, I know I said what I said. I don't care what you think about it, but guys, if you're a business person, you have to play into that psychology. There's a psychology to exclusive. And the membership thing works in the same way. When people fear missing out on something, they're going to join membership so that they can be part of it. And another psychology of the exclusivity is that ownership and belonging. And as I said, exclusivity sometimes creates a sense of status, identity, community. When people see somebody is green on the chart, if they are new, they ask themselves, why is Crooked Pitch green? Why is Classic green on this chart? Why is Cloud Diesel blue? People, it's just a human thing. Why am I not like them? People, it's psychology, literally. Why are they looking different? These are the things that people ask themselves when they see these things on a chart. You may not know this as a creator, but when somebody sees that, why is this person blue on this chart and me, I'm just gray or like white or whatever it is that you call it. Members always feel like they are like insiders or they are part of an elite group on a chart. The psychology of exclusivity. There are people just like feeling like that. They just feel like they are, yeah, the elite club has joined the chat, guys. You feel like the elite club has access to these things. It's psychology. It's psychology, literally. Because human beings see things and they're like, why am I not there? Why am I not like this? Yeah? Why am I not part of this? Or something like that. So literally that's how YouTube is playing into our psychology, even with this membership thing, because that's literally what these exclusive membership clubs do. Social proof. Sometimes you want to signal your status. I have a visible badge. I have a custom emoji. I have a member recognition. I have a member recognition spotlight on the channel. That normally satisfies people's social validation. Like people feel very validated socially. And then that, you know what that does to some people? They're like, I'm going to join this because there is a way. Goga tends to only see certain people. You know, this is how people speak. Goga only tends to see these people are green. How come Goga did not see me and say hi to me? But Goga saw somebody who came after me, and because they had a badge next to their name. There are people who actually do that. Unfortunately, I don't. So you have to start thinking about that psychology of exclusivity when you're thinking through your membership. But then, as I say, the next level of membership is not going to like demand more money. The next level of membership is going to demand the value that you are offering. And you can get very innovative around some of the perks that you offer members. Voting power, I talked about members' voting power. You can make members can veto things. You can make a decision and just go to the community tab and ask members a question to vote on something and only allow it to be members only. It works very well. You can make a community post members only. You can do a member spotlight or a recognition shelf. When people go to your channel, they can see like your Hall of Fame or something like that. You can create something like a Hall of Fame. Thank you so much, Marshall. I appreciate you so much for that. You can create like a Hall of Fame or something like that, so that thank you so much, Diesel. Thanks so much, Diesel. And please stay chill because I know it's very hot in the UK. You can create that exclusivity. Like maybe there's a shout out or maybe there's a community spotlight for all my exclusive yoga with members or something like that. You can easily do that. So let's say for example I say, let me show you an example. Like on my channel, I use this as an example. When you go to my channel and you go to my homepage, you will know who is my exclusive member because of the recognition shell. I put it there intentionally for this class. So I call it the exclusive member lounge. Let me say that I can share the screen so that you get what I'm talking about. Like when you go to my channel, this is my homepage. Usually YouTube gives you an option to like recognize your members like this. There's a ribbon that can appear here where all your members' pictures are here. You can see a few faces here that are known, and then you can go and create a member spotlight or a shelf like on your channel. So this one I call it my exclusive member lounge. There are only two. Why have I like singled out these two and not the other members? Okay? In case your people are paying you a lot of money, it can become a thing. Guys, if you want to end up on my exclusive member lounge, join my highest level membership. I will put you there. So you can create something like this and then make sure that, and that is Blessed and Ramel, Freedom Honest TV. So you can create something like this, and you can even do it for all the other members. And it only requires you to go to customization, and then you just create it under featured channels. And then once you create it under featured channels, you can rename it or something like that. And then it becomes like your recognition shelf for your high paying members. How do you do this? Very easy. Peach, I'm going to help you. I'm going to I help you do that. It's very easy. So you just go, but you need a computer for this. You can't do this on phone. So you just need to go to your. How do I put it so I can share my screen? You need to go to your screen. Let me just do this so that you can always come and replay this. Just go to your studio. Just go to your studio. On the left side, click on customization. Once you click on customization, click on your home tab, which is here. Then when you click on your home tab, you will see how to add sections. On your home tab, you can do all these things. You just come and click on add section. It gives you a list. It gives you a list, subscriptions, featured channels. Click on the one for featured channels. And then you can even say my wellness crusaders. Fellow wellness crusaders. Let me just give a shout out to the fellow wellness crusaders. And then now you just start searching for them. Crooked Peach. You just come there. Crooked Peach. There we go. Crooked Peach questions everything. Life with Tasharia. Life with Tasharia. You will find it here. Life with Tasharia is here. Kanini Kanene is here. Favored officer. Hey, Kanini Kanene, congratulations on 15,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get the East African workout girl, for example. You can add all these people that you want to like recognize and under like a different name. East African workout girl. There she is. Let me say proud mixed child, because proud mixed PMC is also like a wellness person. Proud mixed child. So in case I'm just giving shout out to all the fitness people, extreme fitness junkies. Extreme fitness junkie. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. So and then you click on done. Once you do that, it's going to feature here Wellness Crusaders, and then you can move it up. Just drag it up. You drag it up to where you want to see it. Drag it up. I'm going to take it under the members. So you have to come to this playground on your customization. This is actually a good class, Crooked Peach. I think I should actually take that as a class. And yes, we'll be happy to have you at the Sunday service. Yeah. So you see, I've taken it up. You just need to drag it with these two things. And you can only do this on the desktop version, unfortunately. So I'm still dragging. I want to take it under the members. Now it's there. And then you publish. Once you publish it that way, you just go and click on channel. And then when you go to the view channel, you should be able to see those channels they are featured. Let me just refresh. You'll be able to see all those channels featured as fellow wellness crusaders. It will take a bit of time, but it will show. So that is how you set up those. I'm waiting for it to pop. That is how you set up all these things. So you can create a members lounge. And then just go and rename that part. It works like magic. That's how you create that exclusivity. Right. Hey, Keisha H. Welcome, Keisha. My Keisha is in the building. I see Q, 60 plus, and Sophie. Welcome, Q. Thanks so much for that. Hi, Goga and chat. Hi, Q. How you doing? Oh my God, Q, you and your brother look like you look alike. I saw you and your brother on one of the shorts I think you posted. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for that. Peach says, I'm loving this piano bar music in the background. It makes me want to go and get a glass of brandy and cigar. Leave me alone. Peach, leave me alone. Leave me alone. We are in class. How are you busy thinking of partying? You are in class. How are you busy thinking of partying when you are in the class? You should be taking notes here. So once you do this, you can just go to the channel, and then it will now show you. When you now go to my channel, it will show you there as one of the wellness crusaders. So it pops up as a list. It pops up as a list, and then that is what you see now when you go to the channel. So that is how you can set up your special membership. In case like people join your membership, you can set it up that way. Like it pops up on the home page, especially the landing page. Again, as I say, the psychology of exclusivity. When people see themselves as members or as they're in this wall of fame on your channel, they will never cancel those memberships. They will never cancel those memberships, because that means if they cancel, they're going to like leave the hall of fame. Some people can never afford to lose such status. You play into the psychology of your content creators. Yeah. You play into the psychology of content creators who love exclusivity. You play in the human psychology that likes the fear of not missing out, and that is what is going to make you like get those more members. But again, the value proposition has to be very high, because then if you don't sell value to your content, if you don't sell value to your members, they're not going to join that stuff. People have to see what they're signing up for. People have to see what they're paying for. But as I said, if you're going to make a fool of yourself on this platform, and you're going to like put it on camera, people better pay to watch that stuff. There is no way I am going to let a video of me shirtless or doing something that is not like presidential be publicly available for everyone to watch. People will have to pay for that stuff. So in case you've done something on YouTube that is very scandalous, that it's going to raise eyebrows, when people think that you are supposed to be decent and stuff, let people pay to watch that stuff. And you can even make it that only the highest level members can watch that stuff. Make money while at it. Make money. There's a price that comes with fame. There's a price that comes with exclusivity. Let people pay for it. Don't delete the video. Make it members only. Make it members only. That is all I would say. Make it members only. Momos, welcome. Momos is in the building. Thanks so much for coming in. Anybody says, Goga, your office is fire. Thank you for noticing. Lindy, thank you for noticing. No, I'm the president. I can't be looking funny. My background has to be. I have to sell the dream. I have to sell the presidential dream. Lindy Bodibe. I have to sell the presidential. You see, Crooked Peach is having brandy. She's having imaginary brandy there because of the music. It's important. You have to sell a dream, guys. You have to sell a dream. We are always in the business of selling dreams as content creators. So I have to sell the dream. There are people will just be fascinated to join your membership because of that affiliation. Like, guys, have you ever gone to that channel? That channel, you don't feel like you are in the street. You feel like you're in the palace. I have to sell the idea of the palace. It's part of the perks of the membership that you are enjoying this ministry of presence, this presidential presence, things, there's a fine touch to things. Yeah, definitely not doing street stuff here. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. Yeah. So, yes, pitch. I always tell people those goofs, those mistakes that you make, don't delete those videos. Make them members only. In case somebody wants to, in case somebody is looking for receipts on you, let them pay for it. In case somebody is looking for receipts, let them pay for that stuff. Make money while at it. Capitalize on their love for drama and receipts about you. Capitalize. The other day somebody was saying, that Michelle Obama comment that when they go low, we go, no. When they go low, we go high. There's a time somebody said that, and I said, I may not necessarily agree. I like the Cardi B version of that statement. When they go low, we go lower where the lava is at. The way Cardi B said that statement, I laughed so hard because I admire Cardi B. Cardi B has a different level of drama. And she knows it. That's the thing with her. She knows it. She knows that she attracts drama wherever she goes. So when Cardi B saying, when she was being interviewed and then said, oh, when they go low, we go. No, she said, I don't subscribe to that stuff. When they go low, we go lower where the lava is at. Like, she'll bring you lower. So when somebody wants to see the drama, make them pay for it. It's like, oh, you want to see the drama? You're going to pay me dollars for this stuff. That is part of the membership thing that you have. Don't delete those videos. Keep the drama there. Let people pay. Let people pay. So yes, anybody there, please implement, because I think even in South Africa they have made those changes. They have made those changes on the memberships in South Africa. Most African countries, most Asian countries are going to be affected with this membership. And thanks so much, David Jeroge, for the compliment as well. I'm glad that you're enjoying the. Yeah. So people, there has to be a certain price to exclusivity, and membership is really about the psychology of people want to feel included. People want to feel that like they are part of something. That is why you cannot access certain places unless you are a member. That's why you can't access certain. That's why, have you ever noticed even hotels, even these like high-end hotels, they offer memberships for a reason. Airlines, before you board a plane, airlines normally offer something to their members. There's something about, it's like, oh, are you a member of, are you like a frequent flyer or something like that? Just think of it that way. Just think of when you're a member of something, you always get different because you are paying for that stuff. Think of even subscriptions, think of subscriptions and services that you pay for, because, that is literally how the membership thing works, because people like exclusivity, people like being part of something, and that is how the businesses normally play that psychology on us. You want to join something because it feels nice. I'm part of it. I'm part of like an exclusive club. I'm part of like an elite club that has this advantage or benefit. That is why people join those things. Yeah. So sell it hard. Make it be like your selling point as a content creator, because at the end of the day, guys, you're here to make money. The moment you become monetized and you turn that membership button on, you have to make that revenue. Make that revenue like your life depends on it. Ad revenue is not much. I tell you for free. Ad revenue is not much. There are some people who just make the entire threshold from their members. They don't need to wait for ad revenue from YouTube. No, not at all. There are people don't even get super chats on their channels. There's a channel I know. I'm not going to say the channel name. There's a channel I know. This lady makes her threshold from one member. Literally. This lady makes her entire threshold from one member in her channel. And there's a time I think I asked her, how come you never promote memberships and such? She's like, Goga, one of my channel members can give my can pay you your entire threshold. I don't suffer. I did not come to YouTube to suffer. I just like leverage on the memberships, and I think the last time I spoke to her, she had increased these members to 5 of them. She only has 5 members on her channel. These 5 members, across these 5 members, she makes $500 per month. She makes 5 times her threshold. She does not look for more. She decided to price her membership high. But guys, it depends on the packs that you offer. Depends on the packs that you offer. She's in a very unique niche. I will never be caught dead doing that content. But I respect her from a distance and how she has monetized that content for her 5 members. It works for her. It works for her. It may not necessarily work for me. Also, make sure that the packs you're offering are things that you can deliver. Don't go and lie to people. They will not sign up for those memberships. They will not sign up for those things if you like mislead them. They will not sign up for those things because they'll be like, we say, hey, we signed up for exclusive stuff. Where are the receipts? If you're not offering the receipts, they will cancel the membership like yesterday. So make sure you promise things that you can deliver. Don't overpromise, okay? Because if you overpromise, like you're a businessman who did not deliver the goods on the services, they will cancel you. Okay, cancel you. Lindy Bodibe says, I am one of such people. Oh wow, will Lindy show off much? Show off. Depends on the parts. David Jorogi says, I have a question. For example, let's say the membership expires and you renew it afterwards. Does that change the number of months one has been a member, or one starts again from month number 1? No. When you renew a membership, it continues counting. David, when you renew a membership, it continues counting. Let's say, for example, Alex. Alex is my highest member for the last 43, 44 months. If Alex does not renew his membership next month, and let's say for some reason maybe his bank card is expired or something like that, and then he comes back in September and he renews the membership. Remember, is my longest channel member, is my founder channel member, or even Kisha H. Kisha H is my member for over 35 months. When Kisha, let's say, there's a time Kisha I think had to even leave the membership for I think a while just to sort out something. When she came back, it continued counting because she was already a member. So it continues counting based on the date you renewed. So you don't lose the. You see, David is already enjoying the exclusivity here. David cannot imagine going to start back at number 1. David wants the exclusivity of being a long time member. Yeah. So it continues counting from where you stop. David, let's say, for example, you don't renew your membership even for months, and then you come back on month number 7. It will continue counting from where it stopped. It will say this one has been a member for 8 months. It will actually just continue from where it stopped. So don't let that stop you. It actually continues. I hope I've answered your question. I hope I've answered the question. Yeah. So I was just explaining how the psychology of exclusivity normally helps you promote your membership. So I've talked about you can create member spotlights, and I've already shown you how to do it. You can be doing you can do a members only live stream every month. YouTube actually tends to encourage people to do that. You can actually have a session where you just talk to your members, that something that is not the Sunday service or something that is not the academy. You can also have an exclusive Discord. For example, those of you who do gaming channels and things like that. I know gamers are the ones who tend to have a Discord community or a hub where only members have access to that lounge, where they can be having their own conversations. Even when the live stream is going on, you're having your own exclusive conversations and things like that. So you can be having an exclusive Discord or a community hub for your members. Another thing you can do as an extra pack, you can also have a members only playlist or shows. We talked about shows last week. You can have a members only playlist or unlisted content that only members can have access to. And this can be things like bloopers, things that you deleted from a video that were very funny, old videos, or even raw footage. Maybe you just want to give members the footage before you edit. Exclusive footage before you edited the footage into a video. You can give members that kind of a perk as part of your membership offering. Behind the scenes content, BTS content works very well. The things that you're doing before you shot a video, you can make it members only content. There are people just like watching that stuff. It's like, let me see what Goga was doing before he came to the live stream. There are people also Goga cooking, making coffee. Maybe they saw Goga cooking dinner. They saw Goga doing his nails and things like that. Maybe the stylist was trying to dress him. People, you can even say, "Oh, guys, that is like a too. Let me get my content. You know, let me get my content let me get my behind the scenes content for my members in terms of how I prepare for the live stream, how they're patching me up, they're getting me my suit, they're giving me the watch to wear. You can make that. It's just like movies. You can make that like exclusive content for members. There are people just like that kind of stuff. They're like, let me see this stuff. Take your pictures. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for that. Um, okay, I like that. Kisha says, yes, that is not true. I have some channels where I've only had gifted memberships over 10 times, and it says member for 10 months when I receive the 10th gift. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Okay. Okay. No. You don't, David, so long as you don't cancel your card, it keeps renewing. And even if you don't renew, it will keep counting the months. Counting the months. Barbo says something here that I think I missed. Barbo said, if you get demonetized, the membership starts over again if you get demonetized. That's true. I'm not. No, because I think I am. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. When somebody gets, because I know there's a channel that was demonetized, and I think when I had to pay for the membership, it said member for 1 month, and I'd been a member on that channel for several months. I think of a year. So you're right, Barbo. You're right. It starts afresh when you're demonetized. Yeah, demonetization means you lost the YouTube partner program, so you have to like apply for it, and then you get demonetization. So it's like you're starting again from scratch. That's true. That's true. Absolutely correct. All right. I just realized that because I remembered from a live stream I was on, and I think yeah, you're definitely correct. Yes. Early access to your videos. You can make members and see like 24 hours early. Maybe let's say you're doing a premiere on Friday. Members maybe should have content by today. So they can have like 24, 48 hours exclusive access before other people see the video and things like that. You can also give members bonus trainings. Like let's say, for example, I want to like make in case like let's say some members did not attend the academy. You can say members have their own exclusive class, let's say on Thursdays for 1 hour, where Goga does a recap of the academy for the members alone. The people may actually appreciate those exclusive tutorials because they're your members, where you actually help them build their skill in a more intimate setting. It can be a private StreamYard, it can be a Teams call or something like that, or Zoom. It can be on Zoom and they're asking you questions directly or things like that. You can also just like do, especially if you're doing educational content, fitness content, maybe workouts and things like that. That can also help you like figure out how to help people. Sometimes it can even be like how you help. Maybe how do you help your members? Like let's say maybe your members need help and things like that. You can create content that you are helping your members, like content that actually just targets helping your members. Like guys, if you're having problems with this, if you're having problems setting up certain things, we can have an exclusive session where we can have this conversation. That also helps you make the packs innovative, so that you're not just offering the emojis and the badges alone. So it can go beyond. It can go beyond kind of thing. You can also offer members only, IRL experiences in real life experience. IRL is very popular nowadays. IRL is very popular content. IRL translates to in real life. I know the old guys will be like, "Google, what is IRL?" Maybe you are cooking food in the kitchen. You can make it members only. Like for example, I don't. I've never been seen cooking on YouTube. It has never happened. My members, I'm sure, will be very excited to see me in the kitchen. Cook with Goga Thursdays. It becomes members only content. You know what is going to happen? The members will go and tell other people that, guys, did you know that Goga can cook? Just go to his live stream. He normally cooks on Thursdays for members. And people will just join your membership because they want to see you cooking, because they think you don't know how to cook, or it is something out of your expertise. that becomes like exclusive content for the members. So you can be doing like a cook along, especially especially if something that you're not used to doing. Other than cook along, it can be like can even be like a watch party or a listening party. Maybe you're listening to music and things like that. Things that are experiential, things that people just are like, oh my god, I'm experiencing this moment right now with the content creator. That adds into the psychology of exclusivity, like there I was explaining. It can be merchandise. Maybe you offer your members merchandise, things like t-shirts, things like your something that is connected with your logo as a content creator. It can be opportunities to like co-create. You can ask your members to like to sponsor the next topic to be discussed at the academy, and then you give credit back to them after you've discussed it, and you can say this topic was co-created with Isha Blessed. Isha Blessed told me to like highlight the importance of this. This topic was created by Barbo One. Barbo decided that I need to like discuss this and this and this and this. You can co-create those kind of things, and then it becomes like a member spark. Even a member will feel like they contributed to that topic that you discussed. So if you're doing things like gaming, you can be having like play sessions with your community. In case it is fitness, you can be checking in with people. You can be consulting. You can have private consultations where you discuss about their health, fitness, form, things like that. If it is finance, for example, you can be giving people like you can be reviewing their portfolio and advising them on things that they need to do. If it is technology and somebody is struggling to do something using on YouTube, you can be having troubleshooting sessions with people as if they're your members and things like that. And that also helps just be able to like you know tap into that like principle of innovative parts for your members. And these are some of the things you have to think about even now that is increasing the prices. As I say, the win is going to be, yes, prices are increasing, but what is going to convert these viewers into members? What is going to convert an audience into a member? So the biggest question that people are, as I said, the biggest question that I think now you should be asking yourself after August 17th is, what can I offer people that have not offering? As I say, the prices are increasing in different countries, but just in select countries and things like that. So you're going to have more flexibility in terms of your pricing, how you have to price your memberships, and how the price is going to be seen in different countries. And remember that YouTube is just updating the price in its regions, and that's probably the biggest change that I think most people are going to notice. That wow, so if somebody joins their membership and they are Kenyan, they pay differently than somebody is in America. Which means if you have people from America joining your membership, chances are high you're going to make more money because America has a high purchasing power, and America literally is going to pay $1 more than somebody who is in Kenya or India or something like that. So that should give you an idea in terms of how that is going to like help your channel. And YouTube, of course, is going to recommend the prices and what it thinks you should charge for that particular price point. And as I said, the existing members are going to remain on the same price that they've been paying. It's not going to like existing members are not going to pay the new prices unless they cancel the membership and then they rejoin the membership later. Then they'll have to pay the new price. That is one of the things that you have to know. So it's not like a price increase per se. It is just like a pricing system update to like make sure that they regularize everything. And a good way to like for you guys to see that is what YouTube has done on its website before we finish this class. So for example, when you go here, when you go to the YouTube's own website here, I hope you guys can see. Like, let me look at the pricing for channel memberships in Africa, Europe, and Middle East. So you can see in Kenya, for example, the website has automatically picked I'm in Kenya. So you can see in Kenya, if my membership is 0.69 in Kenya, in the US it is 0.99. If it is 1.39 in Kenya, in the US it is 1.99. Let me zoom this so that you guys can see. If my membership price is $2, in the US it is $3. So you can see that increase. And so if you have more American members, they see different prices than what other people from Kenya see. And that means you get more from them because America, of course, has a higher purchasing power as compared to Kenya. But above $9, it remains the same. But below $9, the prices look different everywhere. They look different everywhere. And it's like a difference of $1. $1. Uh, if you're in a country like, let's say, let me look at somebody on the chat. Let me just use an example of somebody. Let me use Lindy Bodibo, who is in South Africa. Hey Helen, welcome, Helen. Welcome, Helen does life. Hey, Helen changed her name so I can never say Akoya nowadays. Calamity Jen is in the building. JC, welcome. JC is in the house. Welcome, JC. Calamity Jen. Okay. David says, today I've known the minute of IRL. I thought it was a link or something. David, you are old and it shows. David, you are old. David, you are old and it shows. This like the other day, Redzum was asking me the meanings of certain acronyms, and I was like, Redzum, you must be old because Redzum, you cannot be asking me those questions. It means you're old. You do not know what IRL means. These kids nowadays use a lot of acronyms. It's crazy. IRL means in real life. David, I have to be Gen Z in these whitey streets. David, I cannot afford to be old on these whitey streets. I have to be Gen Z. I have to totally be a Gen Z in these whitey streets for my own purposes. Otherwise, I will not. Otherwise, I will be. I'll be. Do you know FOMO? So even when I was talking about FOMO, you did not know what I was saying. Fear of missing out. This one is fear of missing out. That is FOMO. And there are many other acronyms that these kids use. Okay. What was I saying? Chef Z Kitchen. Welcome, Chef Z. Nice to see you. Blessed Life January. Blessed Life January. Blessed Life Jenny. Thank you so much, Blessed Life Jenny. I know Blessed Life Jenny sent me a read. But I know she gave me a warning that she will not be here because it will be automatic. It will be an automatic rate. She just selected the live stream. So she has an appointment somewhere. Thanks so much, Blessed Life Journey, for the flight. I don't take it for granted. Anyway, guys, I was explaining this. Let me pick South Africa, for example. Let me pick anybody's country. So when you look at South Africa, it tells you the price in South Africa and what people pay in the US. So, Lindy Bodibe, am I correct in saying that the people in South Africa, when you have American members, you are getting more money than when you have South African members? Is that a correct observation? Most likely, yes. Because I remember when I studied in South Africa, I remember I used to convert the South African currency, and this is like very substantial. You're making almost the same amount pretty much, but I think you're making more money with American members. But there's not a huge difference. But there's like a $1, there's like a $1 difference in it. There's like a $1 difference that you make. So yeah. So that is like one of the things that you have to like know about this new membership and stuff. That it's what was I saying? I need to remove this chat here to guys. Yeah. Okay, I've got it. Hide the current comment. Yeah, I wanted you guys to see what I'm showing. So you can see even whichever country you pick, as for the new channel membership pricing, you can see they tell you what it will be. Let me pick Nigeria, for example. Let me pick Nigeria. Nigeria should be somewhere here. Here's Niger. If I was to pick Nigeria, there's a new membership pricing. You can see the difference. You can see the difference there. And it shows, if I was to pick, let me pick another country that is not Africa. Let me pick India, because I know we have a lot of Indian people on our chat. Is India here? Or India is clearly not affected, or India is not. Oh, this is India is not here. India will be in Asia. Let me go to Asia, so I can just come here and pick for Asia. Pricing channel memberships for Asia. So let me pick India somewhere here. India is here. And then you can see, according to the new membership pricing, there's a difference. There's a difference right in there. And then let me pick for the Caribbean and Latin America. I like how it just picked Mexico. Mexico, let us pick, let me pick PMC's country. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, yes. Let me pick Puerto Rico. You can see that because Puerto Rico, yeah. Puerto Rico and the United States is really the same. So Puerto Rico, nothing much has changed. Actually, you can see they're saying there are no new prices here. But if I was to pick, like, let's say Uruguay. Is it Uruguay? There's a difference. In Uruguay, the price is different. There's a new membership pricing. So you can see different regions have different changes. Let me look for Brazil. Brazil should be somewhere here. Brazil has new channel membership pricing. So you can see that is very clear. So not all countries have been affected. You can see it's just most of these countries in different parts of the world. Let me look at Argentina. Let's select Argentina. Okay, there we go. Argentina, you can see there's a new channel membership pricing. So it is different regions. It's different regions. So depending on the places where your people are from, where your members are from. Oh wow! Look at Lindy Bodibe confirming. Yes, Goga. Yesterday I got $10. It gave me hundreds. I like how Lindy Bodibe saw you are rich. Lindy saw you are rich. Look at you flexing. Hey, Kevnish, welcome, Kevnish. Nice to see you. Welcome, Kevnish. Thank you so much for coming in. I've been in the background for a while. Thank you so much. Please say hi to the grandkids. Bad boy is like flexing these acronyms. IMHO, in my honest opinion. Okay, so that is literally how it works. So not all countries are like eligible. Let us look at the United States, for example. You can see the United States is somewhere here. I think the US is somewhere here, North America. And you notice that America, the price has remained the same. There is no new channel membership price. America, it remains the same. America is perceived to have a very high purchasing power, so YouTube did not see the need to change the prices for the Americans. But for the other places, Africa, Europe, Middle East, Asia, the Caribbean, and Latin America, they made changes. Let me see in Europe whether they made any changes in France. France is clearly probably going to be the winner of the World Cup. I don't know, I'm just saying. Let me look at France. Okay, and then France has not changed the prices. France, the prices have remained the same. Let us look at Germany. Even Germany, the prices have remained the same. There are some countries I think the prices have remained the same pretty much. Let me look at Ireland. Even Ireland, the prices have remained the same. So you can see the rich countries, nothing much has changed. But these countries that have a low purchasing power, the price is now different. Even Italy, nothing has changed. But when you go to like, can somebody let me look at, is it that country? Let me look at that country in Serbia. I wanted to look at Serbia. Yeah, Serbia, the price is different. Serbia is in Europe, but because I know Serbia is not a rich country, it has a new pricing. Let me look at Poland. Poland, I think, should also be the same. Poland, I think, is also a rich European country, but I know the price is different. You see, Poland has a new membership pricing because Poland, of course, the purchasing power is different as compared to the US. So you can see, the more you look at these countries that don't have a high purchasing power, the more you can see that the membership pricing has changed. And that is what I wanted you guys to make sure that you see in these new prices. So be very categorical on where you get your members from. So in case you want to look for more money, look for the Americans, look for the Europeans, look for the what is that country that I like. Let me look at these countries. You know, this Let me look at that country that has where Grace Marcus' brother is from. That is Middle East. I want to look at. Let me look at that country, Kuwait. Not Kuwait. Kuwait. Or let's look at Oman. Oman is also a very rich country. You see, Oman is so rich. Oman is so rich that they don't even have new prices. Oman is a very rich Middle East country. Let me look at Kuwait. Kuwait most likely nothing has also changed here. Even Kuwait is very rich. They clearly don't have any price changes. So go and check. I will drop this link on the chat so that you guys can see how the membership prices has changed. So that I can get that link for you. There are very few countries where it has changed, and I think there's a whole list here. So just go to this list. Let me see that I can drop it on the chat. Yeah. So they can drop it on the chat so that you guys can see. This is the list of the countries. Oh, South Korea. Kisha wants me to look at South Korea. Yeah. Barbo says maybe USD and Euro. Yeah, I think Euro countries only the only Euro countries are those countries in Europe that are not extremely wealthy. You know, like when you look at those countries in Europe that are not wealthy, there are those countries in Europe that are not wealthy. So, but you're right. You're right. Most likely the USD countries, but there's some USD countries that it's like low, especially the ones in Latin America or those American territories. Those are slightly different. Let me look at South Korea as proposed by Kisha. You see what South Korea looks like. South Korea South Korea is Asia, right? South Korea should be Asia. Let me go to Asia. So South Korea, you just come here, Asia Pacific. And then I look for South Korea. Wait for it to load. This one. South Korea should be here. South Korea. South Korea should be here. Yep, South Korea has new membership pricing again. Yeah. Yeah. So it's Korean, so you can see the difference between Korean one and the US. Maybe compare. Yeah, so you can check all these countries on that link that I just dropped on the chat. And the list, the entire list of all the countries is here. I want you to see something here that I really liked when I was reading up on this class. I liked this disclaimer. Let me tell you, YouTube is a business. I want to tell you guys, YouTube is a serious business. These are all the countries that have been affected. These are all the countries that probably have a different. You can check your country here using that link. One thing I like is this disclaimer here. This one took me out completely. This is the this is like that thing they always say, terms and conditions apply. You need to go and read this one. Disclaimer. Recommended prices are for informational purposes only. YouTube does not guarantee that creators will achieve financial success. Lindy Bodibe has seen a lot of money on her account, and now it does not guarantee that you'll achieve financial success or increase revenue as a result of adopting recommended prices for their members. YouTube is not responsible for any losses of revenue that YouTube creators may experience. Guys, if you forget everything I've said in this class, this is the most important thing that YouTube, like this was the funniest thing I read today when I was coming for the academy. I like how they totally removed themselves from it so that you don't go and say that since you change your prices, you are now poor. You don't get any more money from your. I like this disclaimer. This one took me out completely, guys. This was the highlight for me. This disclaimer. This disclaimer was the funniest thing ever. I was like, they totally said we are not taking responsibility. If Lindy Bodibe decides to go and increase her membership prices because she wants more money, if Goga decides to go and adjust his membership prices, if Anastasia Blessed, Helen Akoya, they go and decide to adjust their membership prices, they are not taking responsibility in case you lose money out of that entire decision. This was it, guys. If you forget everything, just know YouTube has already it has already absorbed itself from any liability. with a disclaimer. I like that. What they say, YouTube is not responsible for any losses of revenue that YouTube creators may experience after adopting recommend. Guys, this is it. This line here, this line here, this line here should be able to like tell you everything you need to know. YouTube is not responsible for any losses of revenue that YouTube creators may experience after adopting recommended prices for their members, including but not limited to losses resulting from economic conditions, decline in member signups, guys, or any unforeseen circumstances. That right there should speak to your soul before you make that decision. So you have no choice. YouTube is going to implement the changes anyway, whether you change the prices or not. August 17th, the changes take effect. But that's why they want you to accept it. Then you've accepted liability or anything that may result from these changes. That is literally it. So if you forget everything I've said in this class today, just know there are going to be consequences to these membership prices. And remember, it only applies to the new members. So you don't need to worry about your old members. Your old members are going to keep their prices. You just need to tell your old members, you just need to tell your old members not to cancel memberships. Otherwise, they're going to jump into the new price point. If your old members are used to seeing a deduction of $50, now they're going to see 70, 70, I don't know what you call 70 pennies or something like that. They're going to see 70 instead of 50, 0.50, they're going to see 0.70. So you have to encourage them to stay on the membership as much as they can and not to cancel it, because the moment they cancel it and then they want to rejoin, they're going to pay the new price. YouTube is smart. It's a business. You have to make money. So yeah, thank you so much, Kisha. I was trying to figure out that how do you call it? Instead of seeing 50 cents, they're going to start seeing 70 cents. That is an increase. People notice this. People notice these things. So after August 17, the new prices take effect. And your members will, like, for me, I'm very concerned because my American members are going, most of my members are American, I'm always very open about this. Most of my members are American. The price change, in effect, is going to make the second tier. Forget about even I am Tribe Goga. I am Tribe Goga, they may not notice it. Anyway, the second tier, let me tell you, my members are going to notice that stuff. If in case they leave the membership, they are going to notice this increase because it's going to move from 0.9, I think it's 0.99 to 1.40. They are definitely going to notice that deduction for sure. It's almost substantial. The members who are in the Yoga with Goga the Dragon members are definitely going to notice that change because it is going to increase by literally over $1. They will notice it in their bank account. And it is going to make it, but this will only happen if they leave the membership and they have to renew. But if they stay on, they may not notice. But the day they don't renew their membership and then they come back and apply for to rejoin, they are going to see that increase. And they may say, hey, did Goga increase his prices? Please start preparing your members psychologically and mentally. Start telling them these things anytime you're doing a live stream that, guys, from August 17, because I'm based in Kenya, you may start noticing certain changes on the deductions that are made on your bank account. Please bear with me. This is a YouTube change. It's not my own personal change. Try to make sure that you tell them these things so that you are sensitizing them, so that they are mentally ready when they start seeing that deduction. And YouTube is even telling you what to tell them. Guys, this is how you know YouTube is a business. Look at what YouTube is telling me to tell you, guys. This is what YouTube is telling me to tell you. Literally, YouTube has told me what to tell you. This is the script. This is the script by YouTube. YouTube has told me to come and tell you this. YouTube is telling me to tell you, is it this one? Yeah, this is what YouTube is telling me to tell you. Talk about sustainability. Explain that these updates help you keep making the content and the packs that you guys love. Explain global. Look at what YouTube, literally YouTube is telling me to tell you this stuff. because they know that there are going to be consequences to this update. Um, but one of the things I like that is that they asked me to remind you guys that if you cancel your membership, if you know you're a Tribe Goga member right today, if you cancel your membership after August 17th, you are going to pay an updated price. You will notice a difference on your bank account. And when people notice a difference in their bank account, they may make a decision not to be a member anymore. Some of them may be like, oh, small money, I don't need to like worry about it. But chances are high that in case somebody forgets to renew their membership and rejoins the membership, it's going to affect the deduction, and it may help them make a decision. So YouTube is actually telling me what to tell you, as part of this particular change. So that is literally what we are being told. Yeah, but the disclaimer is very clear. Yeah, the disclaimer is very clear. Kisha says, are you saying that I may need to go back to work for IT membership increase? Kisha, it's very small, but because I know you are not working at the moment, you may notice, because I know you also support a very small number of people because again of your circumstances. But in case you don't renew and then you have to join a membership afresh, you will notice the difference. So we are being told to tell you, guys, don't leave the membership. Please stay as much as possible to keep the current deductions. But life happens, because sometimes Kisha's card may expire, David's card may expire, and he has to get a new card from the bank to come and join the membership afresh. That means David will have to pay more money. So you have to tell people this. Sensitize your members, let them know that this is going to be something that they have to tell their members intentionally. Otherwise, people will be getting shocked there that their new prices are like, when did Goga increase the membership prices? It is not Goga. YouTube is actually asking me to change these prices from August 17th. Literally, I've been told to do it. So I've been told to do it, I've been told to review it, and that is literally YouTube pushing me to make sure that I do it. So please, before you make these changes, it has to be communicated. I may not necessarily agree with these ones, but of course, global fairness, I know stuff. But, guys, YouTube is a business, of course. But the only thing I would want you to, if you forget everything else, is communicate this information to your communicate this information to your members, so that they are aware that in case they don't renew a membership, it is going to increase. The deduction is going to increase. Sensitize them, say it on your live streams, talk about it until August 17th, because on August 18th, the changes will be in full force. But the beauty is, anybody who joins your membership from the day you accept this new price, they will pay the higher amount. Anybody who joins your membership from that new August 18th, they're definitely going to pay the new amount. So you have 1 month to start through your membership and how you want to price them. Take your time to figure out the price. Please price these things based on the value you offer your members. Don't just guess. Don't go and select very high prices thinking that people are going to join those things. Be very intentional. Sometimes it is better to price it cheap, as Barbo was telling us. There's somebody who has 500 members and the price is under 0.99. 0.99 is the minimum an American can pay for a membership. 0.99 is the minimum amount an American can pay for a membership. So please take advantage. Sometimes it is better to have a membership of 0.99 and you have 50 people on that membership, because that literally already gives you half your threshold, than struggling to have a membership of $20 and you have zero people in that level of membership. So the value conversation has to be hard. You have to call yourself for a meeting and have that conversation around value. Yeah, you have to. You really have to. Hey, Tesharia, welcome to Tesharia. Nice to see you. Welcome to Tesharia. Thanks so much for coming in. Hadji says, I have 1 member, so my new members to come will make a decision based on the new price. Absolutely. From August, your 1 member, your 1 member is going to just pay the same price. But if they don't, their bank expires and they cancel their membership, for example, and then they have to rejoin the membership, they will pay the new price. either way you look at this thing, it has an implication. So for me, I think I would say, please sensitize your members and just talk about this until people know that after next month they may start seeing different charges on their bank account. You may have to write your members messages privately. I am going to like write my members messages. I'm literally going to reach out to all my members and tell them, guys, this is what is going to happen. Or actually, I'm going to have a members only live stream to explain to them this. Probably, actually, I think I should have a members only live stream this month. I am going to have a members only live stream at the end of the month and explain this situation so that they're there. So that when they start seeing different deductions, they are aware. But review your pricing first and then make the decision based on what you decided. If all your members are American, relax, nothing is going to happen. But if you know you have members from different parts of the world, chances are high they may have to pay more. And sometimes when people have to pay more money, it means, because I know most of us, like, we are members of a lot of channels, and sometimes it's like you have an amount of money that you are distributing across all these channels, and sometimes when the price goes up, it's going to like affect your budget. That's also one of the things you have to consider. It affects your budget. So it means that you may have to like either cancel some so that you can sustain others based on your budget for memberships and things like that. So it's really it's a decision that you have to take, and that's why I'm saying that in case you're going to like affect the new prices, in case you're going to affect the new prices, please make sure that you think it through, and then by the time you click accept, you've made peace with the fact that you're going to use these new prices, and that is going to be like the new that is going to be the new regime on your channel. But I've given you tips on how you can offer value. YouTube allows you to change the prices only once a year. You can, in case you don't like the current prices, you can, in case you don't like the name of your membership, you can delete that level of membership, and then the only way you can rename it is by deleting the membership. Yeah. But otherwise, now they have given you a chance to like review your prices once a year. They're a business. Factoring inflation costs, they're factoring exchange rates, differences. Be smart. YouTube is extremely smart, and they have to get that 30% from you, come rain or the high water. Marcus, my brother Marcus from Germany. Welcome, and that's also my channel member as well. Welcome, Marcus. Marcus is from Germany. Let me see how much Marcus is going to pay. Let me see how much Marcus is going to pay. Let me see, because Marcus is my dragon member. Let me go and see how much. Let me see how much Marcus is paying in Germany. Let me see how much Marcus is paying in Germany. The price in Kenya, the price in Germany. Let me see. Germany. So Germany is, let's see, Germany should be on Europe. Yeah. Yeah, so you see, Marcus pays like Marcus is not going to change. Marcus is going to still have the same level, the same price point. Being an old member, Marcus is going to have the same price point as a channel member. Hey, JJV, welcome, Just Gem, welcome, Just Gem Vlogs. Nice to see you. Yeah, so Marcus. Oh, sorry guys, I wasn't projecting what I was showing you. Germany has not changed the prices. That's what I was saying. Germany has not. Germany is in Europe. The prices have remained the same. If you have a channel member in Germany, this is what it's going to cost. If a membership is like 1.99, they're just going to pay the same amount. So Germany has not changed. So Marcus is probably going to see the same price because he's in Germany. Yeah. So Marcus will not see a difference. Marcus will definitely not see a difference. So the idea is to make sure you keep Marcus happy. Keep Marcus happy as a member, because he will not notice. He will not notice a difference. He will definitely not notice a difference. JJV will notice a difference. Just Gem Vlogs will notice a difference in case there's a new change in membership. Tasharia may not notice a difference. Wait, Tasharia will notice a difference. Tasharia will notice a difference if she leaves and then she comes back. She will notice the difference. But as long as she's still on the list, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So those are the dynamics, I think, around this price increase. So just use it to your advantage to make a decision and figure out what is going to work for your channel. Right. That is it from me, guys. Allow me to end it here. So just to like conclude this conversation is that the real story is not that memberships are not becoming expensive. YouTube is just modernizing how membership prices work across the world, based on based on how the world works. I like how they say the purchasing power of certain countries is higher than other countries, on how they're going to make these regional adjustments. Of course, the biggest winners are those of us from Africa. The Asians are very are winning. People from Europe and the US, definitely there's no big difference that is going to happen there. So this does not mean that prices are increasing. It's just like a system update that is going to be tweaked based on the region that you're on. So find ways on how you can like build this membership base and keep the members happy. And the new members who are going to join the channel, see how you can offer them more value based on the suggestions that I made, and that I think is the best way of leaving this conversation. Right. JJV says, Goga, I only have 4 members. There's a lot of promise you can increase them for sure. You can increase them for sure based on the packs that you can offer them. You have to think through the packs because people join things that they still value somehow. And that is what helps them be able to sustain the membership for you. So you have to think of the packs that you're offering those members for your purposes, and that is what is going to help you increase the membership. I welcome questions. I welcome any comments. Was this helpful? Let me go to the poll. I see what you guys voted on the poll. Was this helpful? Let me refresh the. Okay. Yes. I have about 15 minutes to leave the live stream, so we are good. Yes, and this. Thank you for all those. Thank you for the 43 votes. Hey, Reds, welcome, Reds. Nice to see you, Reds. I know you're planning to go on vacation. I think he's going on vacation tomorrow. So I know you are very busy doing last minute things, but you're not late. We all just arrived early and we have finished the class. Canada changes. Does Canada have changes? I have to keep Reds happy as my member because he's going to see new prices. Reds is going to see new prices. I have to keep him happy. I have to keep him happy because he's going to see new prices. Because Canada is in that America list. Let me just so that I can pull it up. But guys, that disclaimer, don't forget that disclaimer that I just shared with you. That if you forget everything I've said in this class, it is the disclaimer. It is the disclaimer. That disclaimer is everything that you need to know, just for you to avoid any problem. This disclaimer, for me, this disclaimer is everything. And YouTube is definitely being the business that it is. YouTube is just being a business that it is. And you see what they say. That is the disclaimer that you have to make sure that disclaimer is very clear from the onset. They are not taking responsibility if you lose your membership base. They are not going to be responsible for your drop in revenue because the price increase. But they've told you what you need to tell your members, and I think that's the most important thing. Right. So David says yes, it was very helpful. Thanks so much for that, David, and everybody else who was listening in the background. I hope it was helpful. To those of you who are not yet monetized, don't worry. These are going to be your new problems after monetization. So it's good that I always tell people, even if you're not monetized, these are good problems to have because now you know things. Now you know things about monetization. Now you know the things that you have to deal with as a monetized channel. So don't worry about it. It will help you become a better creator. It will help you become a better creator as you continue creating and stuff. So keep creating and keep knowing that these are the battles you'll have to fight. But the beauty, in case you're not yet a monetized channel, is going to help you think very clearly about what you want to offer members. I know there are people who don't have memberships on because they have nothing to offer people. And they are very clear on that. I love that. That is principle. There are people who are not going to just create the membership for the sake of it. I think Calamity Jen is one of them. Calamity Jen does not have the membership thing on. She made a very exclusive decision not to turn on that membership thing. She only makes ad revenue. So there are people who are very categorical. They're not going to struggle and start thinking of perks and things like that. Especially when YouTube is going to take like 30% of it. So there are people who are very clear. If you don't have anything to offer, don't even let it stress you. If you don't want to like offer 3 levels of membership, make it one. It's still perfectly fine. You can always change it later on. You can upgrade it to 2 in the future, 3 in the future. Who knows? But the maximum you can have, of course, is like is it 4, 5, or 6? Is it 6 levels of membership? So you're the one to make that particular decision. So don't like give yourself pressure around the prep. All right. That said, guys, allow me to leave it here. It was such an honor having you here. I'm really excited about this development. It will be very nice to see now how the implementation works. On Sunday, we are going to be joined by Jennifer. Due to public demand, Jennifer is going to be the Sunday service guest. She's so excited, a bit anxious, but she's ready. We were doing our preparation call yesterday, and she's excited about it. Jennifer got monetized finally, and her channel is doing very well. Her channel is doing very well, and I think she's the one person who is really leveraging on this membership thing. So Jennifer and I will be having a chat on Sunday at the Sunday service. Don't miss that show. You guys asked me to bring Jennifer to the Sunday service. She's coming to the Sunday service. She agreed to come to the Sunday service. We're excited to have her at the Sunday service. You love her energy. I think I like Jennifer's energy. She's just like fun. She's very free spirited. Don't miss the Sunday service for that particular part. That said, allow me to put you guys now on a flight. Let me see who is live right now. Let me see who is live right now. Start looking for the raids. Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock in bed. These are feeling so sleepy. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Raid. Need to get to the raid. Just in case there are people watching in the bush waiting for me not to raid. It's always important to set up the raid. Oops, wrong song. Good night, Just Jump Vlogs. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hadley says very helpful. Don't worry, Hadley. Let us increase those members more. Let's add it at the end of the video when you are signing out the outro. Let me see if I can send you guys on the raid. I don't know who's live right now. Let me just go check real quick. Let me see. Redirect. Heart full of lessons and a peaceful vibe. He said balance your soul and align your way. Every deep breath make the stress fade away. Collaboration strong from near and far. Healing through movement and Africa. Okay, I can send you to Herald of Mary. Positive energy all around. No fake flex, no ego display. Herald of Mary. Yoga with Goga. Herald of Mary, save. Let me just confirm that she's live so that I don't go and crash. Real connections make the good vibes flow. Studentship wisdom everywhere you go. Heart full of live lessons that the whole world know. From Kenya to Finland, people tuning in. Meditation start, let the healing begin. Mind get clearer when the breathing slow. Inner peace rise and the blessings grow. Warrior, Herald of Mary. Building community and chasing dreams. Every live stream got encouragement. Strong unity and wellness inside every song. Inhale, exhale, free your mind now. Stand tall, don't fall. Let your soul glow. Okay, she's live. Only one person watching. So and I know she's really working. She got demonetized. I know she's working hard to get her watch hours. Goga is the pastor with Mary. Anastasia, why are you like this? Anastasia, why are you like this? He's not a pastor. Anastasia, keep quiet. Last time you guys went and embarrassed me, guys. Wait, please let us go and behave. The last time I said that, people went and thought it was a priest. He's not a priest. He's a married man. Please just go and behave. Don't start asking him questions. Anastasia, can you shut up? Why are you like reminding me of those things? Anastasia is such a mess. Like, Goga is the pastor. No, there was no pastor. All right, Reza, I will talk to you after this. Anastasia, no, Anastasia, you can't be like this. This is how you start looking for receipts and problems where there are no problems. We've done a class very nicely for 3 hours. Just when I'm about to like put you on a raid, you start asking me for like ghosting. Anastasia, why are you like this? But yes, he is there. He's there, but he's not a pastor, he's not a priest, he's a married man. Anastasia, please, I beg you, don't misbehave when we land there on the raid. Just type Goga raid 3 purple hearts and just behave. Don't start asking questions. This is how you have to manage your people, because there's some people here who can embarrass you somewhere. Anastasia is one of them. I have to manage her, because when she starts asking me these questions, like, Goga is the pastor with Mary. Anastasia, behave. Behave when we land there. Please behave. There's some people here you have to manage, otherwise they're just going to start saying their own things there. Like, Anastasia could have just not asked. And guys, he is not a priest. Anastasia, Miss TikTok, because I know Miss TikTok is in the bush. Miss TikTok, this is not a priest. You are told he's a married man, so please behave, guys. Please behave. Let me manage my people before they land there. Please behave. I beseech you, behave. Okay, now we are ready for the flight. That's how you start calling somebody a priest. Last time I got into trouble because of calling him a priest. Okay, we are ready now for the flight. She lost her watch hours. If you can give us support, she's stuck at 3,800, and now she has to get 4,000 for YouTube to give her back her monetization in I think it's next month. So in case you can also help me with her playlist, that will really help. So I'm going to send you guys there so that we can hang around there for like a few minutes and just give her the support. Right. Anastasia, behave. Okay, let me get the jet and then we can go. Oh my god, Anastasia is such a mess. Goga is the pastor there. That was so funny. Okay guys, see you around. Take care of yourself. Alright, enjoy your flight. Let me get the jet.
One love, one heart. Let the good vibes grow. Breathe in peace. Breathe out joy. Yoga with Goga forever. President.